What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are here, we are ready, and it's about to go off. But hey, let's begin by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel, and every single person that is also a member of Patreon, where you can find all of our unrestricted content. You know what I mean? But hey, let's get into this week's episode of 90 Day Fiancé Season 9, Episode 10, In the Ring. This one is titled. And as I can see right now, we got Christine in the building. How you doing? Kama Kitten's in the building. How are you? Queen Status, Christina, Tammy, Tawish, Caden, Susan, Sheila, Blink, Alice, Topaz, Vanny, Jennifer. How are you all doing here right now? I see you nice and early, and welcome, and shout out to every single person that is also a silent viewer right now. How are you doing? Welcome. Brenda's coming to the building. Vanessa's in the building. Debbie's in the building. Blue Moon as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is about to be interesting. Let me pop up. Pop, 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 pop. And, well, without no further ado, it's quite hot today, to be fair, in the UK. It feels a bit stuffy. It's kind of a weird one because there was no sun earlier today. It was a bit cloudy. Now it's a bit stuffy and a bit sunny. But anyway, I've got my herbal tea ready. I hope you guys have got your drinks ready for yourselves in particular as well. But without no further ado, let's get into this week's episode. Let's just get rid of the intro. The man doesn't really care for that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Right, let's go to it.
Rock City, here we come.
It's finally nice to be out of the house, you know.
Yeah. Come in.
Precious, how you doing? Claudia, how you doing?
And I are halfway through our 90 days, and ever since my parents agreed to pay for our wedding, my life really has been pretty chaotic. So getting these little tiny moments of us spending time together is not going to be a 200% wedding that I want, but it's still just a nice wedding.
I spoke with your dad.
Yeah.
We should be talking about conserving money to a certain extent, and we have to move out of your parents' house, you know. I don't think we can use the whole $10,000 just for the wedding.
I want to have really pretty flowers. I want to have good.
Ooh, my man is like, I don't think we should use the whole 10,000. You think she cares? You think she cares about the whole 10,000? She don't give a damn. She's gonna have it her way, and no matter what. And also on top of that, to be honest with you, the reason why she's not concerned about the 10K that Dad's given her is because she knows that once she uses that 10K and she needs more money, Daddy's gonna give her more money. So that's why she would never worry about the finances. You know what I mean? So to be honest with you, he can preach all he wants and say this, and that. It ain't gonna make a goddamn difference to her because she has all the faith that she's always gonna be able to get paid by her daddy. But her daddy has always done that her whole life, the scumbag. But anyway, I see Camille's in the building. How you doing? Radica, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Food.
Destiny.
I'm not going to settle.
I've received so much pressure from Emily's dad to make sure that, I take care of his grandson and his daughter. Living with her family, it's like they're part of our relationship, which is not what I want.
Rock City, doo-doo.
You should have vented your woman then. If that's not what you want, you should have thought about it before you decided to move stateside. You should have thought about it before you decided to put your wee-wee inside her and get her knocked up. You know what I mean? That's your lesson for not using protection. One thing about 90 Day Fiancé, well, one of the very few things that 90 Day Fiancé brings to life is to always remind you, ladies and gentlemen, use protection. Even if someone tells you they're covered, use protection. Unless, of course, you are a professional raw dogger. Yeah. Right on daddy will always pay, give. Exactly. He always give the money. Come on, Jennifer, you know this. Kobe, you haven't learned. Emily doesn't care. Exactly. It's like he's oblivious. And Debbie, how you do? Welcome to the stream. You know, Baz quit. You know what I mean? Come on. Happy Father's Day to every single person out there that is a father. Come on now, okay? Also to the mothers as well. I'm just pretty much repeating what Queen Status is saying, to be honest with you. But yeah, I think today's obviously Father's Day, so shout out to all the fathers. I'm not one, thank God. So, I stay on the peaceful side of life. I'm not saying it's bad to be a father. I'm just saying I'm happy that I'm not one. Because I don't want to be one right now. And maybe never. Who knows? But if I was one, I'd be amazing. What can I say? I'd be an amazing father, an amazing husband. I'd be amazing everything. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm so amazing, I just want to keep to myself. Yep. That makes no sense. Anyway, let's continue.
So I'm glad to get out of the house today with Emily, away from her family. Emily loves this Rock City, just from the name. I feel like I'm going to see spectacular kind of things. Like, I'm really super excited.
Welcome to Rock City. Look!
Uh-huh.
Babe, what do you think?
Is this all?
What? No, there's rocks all over.
You drive about 30 minutes just to go and see rocks? Who does that? I'm not going to live it.
Everyone takes a picture in the hole in the rock.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Just hold on to me. But still, I love her and she's happy. You know, I had to pretend like, you know, it was fun and stuff like that, but that's crazy, man. The things you do for love, you know? Can't believe I'm doing this, man.
Are your balls cold?
It actually makes me sick to my stomach that he's using the word love. You're telling me you love this woman, that there's something wrong with him. There's something definitely wrong with him. I'm gonna lie, I'm judging. I am judging. And what? How you doing, Izzy? Welcome to the stream. Lisa, how are you? Come on now. Candice, how are you doing? Oh yeah, so let me trying to get him to give her a nice rock. That is a very good point, Karma Kitten. Good looking there. Yes, rock. She wants a bit. But I've seen the preview on 9 Day Fiancé YouTube page about, let's just say that, you know.
Alright, let's not injure this. I need this.
Americans are crazy, man.
I wouldn't be judging Americans based on Emily, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be judging Americans based on anyone that we see on 9 Day Fiancé. Actually, forget that. I wouldn't be judging the Americans based on anyone that we see on any TLC show. Because I don't know if you guys have seen the episode of I Love a Mama's Boy that I did today, that I uploaded about an hour and a half ago from this upload. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you go watch the I highly recommend you go and check out the video that I uploaded before this live stream of I Love a Mama's Boy season 3 episode 1. Because that one, boy, man, that one makes Americans look different. But I ain't gonna lie to you, I Love a Mama's Boy is looking like it's gonna be so much more better than 9 Day Fiancé. That, I was about to swear there, that episode was, yeah. Yeah. Oh God, it was tasty. Yeah, trust me. So go check it out. Trust me to tell you. And also, Seeking Sister's Wife is also better than this as well. So I would highly recommend that as well. And of course, obviously, just like Tammy just put out here in the comment section, obviously, if you join Patreon, that's where you get the you know, the unfiltered, unrestricted content. Yes. Yeah, see, I see somebody's already know. Yeah, Mama's Boy, disgusting with Matt. See, somebody's already know. You already know. Now I know. I can always tell who's watched the videos. You know what I mean? He's already in there. Yes. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you need to go watch and find out. Yeah, after this live stream, of course. Yes.
Hi, Grandma. Hi. Feed us here. The wedding planning is finally starting to take shape. Okay. I am scheduled to go wedding dress shopping with my mom, my sis, and my grandma, and I am so excited.
So excited. So excited.
So many surprises. I've always dreamt of my wedding ever since I was a little girl. So it is okay. And this one? Want to get started? Yeah.
You know what Emily says? I've always dreamt of a wedding ever since I was a little girl. Dearie, you still are a little girl. Mentally, for sure. Little girl. Nah, you still are. You haven't grown up one bit. Emily's so mentally young. Even her dad disses her in every single scene. Every scene her dad comes in, he's like, yeah, so basically my girl doesn't know how to pay her own bills. Yeah, so basically my little girl always gets what she wants. Yeah, so basically it's always Emily's way or another way. Yeah, so basically Emily loves to open her legs for every single man coming through. Ever since I was a little girl, you still are. Idiota.
I want to get started. I'm anxious. Hey. I'm ready. I feel like after I find my dress, everything will fall into place. Are we ready? Here she comes.
Yay. Ooh, that's beautiful.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, I love this one.
Yeah, you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look amazing.
Thank you. I love the pockets. It's my
You
favorite.
can't walk down the aisle with your hands in your pocket.
I know, but I can for everything else. I just kind of want to give you this vibe. Ooh.
You're kind of got this fairy tale thing happening.
Oh, I love this one. Now I need a horse and carriage to whisk me away.
Not everything in your life has to be over the top.
Yeah. I feel a little anxious because I think Emily has a little growing up to do.
Yeah, it's very nice, but I just don't think it's the one.
Yeah, no. I think she needs to be more concerned about developing her relationship before she's planning this wedding. But I think Emily just does what Emily wants to do. And hopefully she just isn't caught up in the whole excitement
You don't think she does it, you know she does.
of it all. Okay.
Ooh.
Dress number 2.
Ooh.
Yes. I like that one.
I like it too. Beautiful.
Now the boobs.
Hey.
Love the boobs.
I think I might like it better than the last one.
Really? I mean, how much is this one? $9.75.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Dress number 2, we might be done. Think Kobe will like it? He better like it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. How's everything going with Kobe?
I mean, I know I want to marry him. I don't know if he still wants to marry me, but I guess if he gets a ring, we'll find out the truth, right?
You have a ring.
Oh. You know, he gave me a ring in China.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold on a minute. I have to call you out. Izzy Stardust just said the mum speaking truth. No, Izzy, mum isn't speaking truth. Mum is just talking cack. Because you see with mum now, mum's a sly one. I don't know how new you are to the channel, but I've already made a video about the mother. She's the sly little conniving ones who knows how to say what needs to be said at certain times, but then knows how to be an instigator all the other times. Nah. Mum is one of them people who can say the right things, but sadly she's the wrong person to be saying the right things because there's always an agenda behind what the mum says. You know what I mean? See, Precious knows mum has an agenda. Yes, to be instigator. Watch out. Yes, come on now. Detective Madzie on his case as per usual. Mum plays both sides of the fence. You know what I mean? Yeah, but we all know what side that she's really favoring. You know what I mean? Get out.
China, and it was like when he bought off the streets. But I feel like if we're getting married, I would like a nice ring.
Well, I mean, honestly, I'm.
Atlas says, but to be honest, I definitely like the mum more than Emily. We're gonna fall out. You can't like them anyway anymore. No, not allowed. No. We dislike them all the same, okay? Do you know what I think? I think the mum is exactly how Emily was when Emily was a little girl. And I think the mum is the one that's allowed Emily to do all these things, you see. I think the mum has been living off daddy for a very long time. The mum probably was living off her own daddy, then was living off her husband. Emily's now living off her daddy, you know what I'm saying? And now Emily's daddy, her husband, now wants Emily to find a man who she can live off. There's a chain of events. Forget the race card. They want Emily to have a man that's basically daddy. That's it. That's what mum had. I'm onto this family. They're all evil. Yes. Anyway, with my crazy laugh, shout out to every single person that's in the building right about now. If I haven't seen you and I haven't said hi to you, hi, how you doing? But I am seeing some new names in the building too. New names always a good thing. That means obviously we're growing and we're attracting more and more people. So shout out to you if you're new. I mean, obviously I've seen people like Karma Kitten. I changed my name for YouTube, and the list goes on and on. You know what I mean? So shout out to every single one of you right about now. And of course, if you're watching the channel right now and you have not subscribed, I have one question for you. Why? You're here, clearly means that you're hooked. When you're hooked to something, you subscribe to it. You slap on your notifications. And everybody should be liking the stream too. Don't be rude. Okay, let's continue. Actually, hold on. Let me see what you guys say in the comment section real quick. Let's have a look here. She has been pampered rotten, exactly. I want the sister to dig in on all of them. I'm hoping they all aren't so feckless. They're all feckless, man. Let's be real. The price of the wedding is ridiculous. I am debt free and will never go in debt or ask someone to pay all that money. Well, good thing, Candice, that you are not Emily. Willie Mae Jones, how you doing? New to the channel. Just seeing you there. How you doing? How you doing? Cyber Void, how you doing? New to the channel. Little Red, how are you? How are you? Who raised the sister? Because she seems to be the only one with any sense at all. Do you know what I think? I think the sister was raised by her auntie. I think the sister was raised in a different home, yes. Or the sister is simply a rebel to society, and she knows that living the way the family lives is not the way, so she lives a completely different way. There is that possibility too. She's probably a rebel to society. Sheila, I found you last week and subscribed. Come on now, shout out to you. Seriously, what is Emily bringing to the relationship? She is not nice, not working, not loving, not just controlling Kobe. Why does she have such a chip on her shoulder? Kobe seems so much better. I'll tell you what Emily brings to the relationship, okay? I'm gonna tell you real quick what it is, right? And I will tell you exactly what it is, and I hope you're ready for this, okay? It's just that the reason why I haven't told you is because I'm still thinking about it, because, well, I have to keep thinking about it, because, you see, I have to That's exactly what she brings to the relationship that I have to think about it. Which translate to being Emily. Yeah. Yeah. She brings being Emily. Yeah. How about that? I'm full of such cack, but I talk so much cack for no reason. There's something wrong with me. Anyway, let's continue. I found you a couple weeks ago. Absolutely love your honesty and directivity. I never directivity. That's a new word to me. I like that. I like that. Directivity. You should might speak to me, but like, listen, just so you know, I am a directivity person. You know, yeah. I couldn't say direct, but I'm gonna say directivity because I like that word. It's new to me. Yeah. Now, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Come on, now let's get it.
Marriage is not about the ring. It's about the relationship and the life you're building together.
It's not just about the ring, but I just want a ring.
You are. You talk about the ring more than anyone.
Because I'm hinting to him to go look at rings.
Hinting.
Or telling him. I don't feel like I'm high maintenance. I think I just like things. I like what I like, and I don't want anything less than that. Did you shake it? Woo, right. Pour it up. Thank you. In the coat.
And the way you wear earrings.
I don't know. Depends what my ring looks like that he picks out. Actually, maybe this will help. Go into my purse really quick. There's a box in there.
What?
Just in case. Can I trade you? Absolutely. I had to buy a ring.
You did not.
I did. I have to wear a ring forever, so I want it to be something that I love. It's not that I don't have faith in Kobe, but I also don't want to put that much pressure on him. So in my eyes, okay, if you can't afford it and can't get one, then I'll buy myself one.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Thank you. It's 1 carat. I bought it with my own money.
It's really pretty.
But I'm like, just in case he can't afford one.
What if he goes out and buys one?
Well, I don't know. Oh, it's so pretty. I love this ring. It is pretty.
Can we just process what's happened here? I'm not gonna lie to you. If I'm with someone and they want to buy themselves an engagement ring, I'm like, you know what? You do that. Save me the monies. You know what? Save me the monies. You go ahead. You want to do what? You want to buy? Go ahead. Save me the monies. It makes me love you more. But listen, the fact is this though. The fact that she went out and bought her own ring is just mad. Can we just process this real quick? She bought her own ring. Don't worry, man. We can be here for a while trying to process this. Because it doesn't make any sense. Too far. She's gone too far, man. Maddie, you'd be a great roaster, and I'm glad I'm not the one on the shows. I'm alright. I do what I can. Come on now. Can we just vote Emily off the island? There's another 4 others that could go with her. Listen, man, imagine if Emily was on a different type of show, man. Jesus. I'm experiencing secondhand embarrassment right now. What, as a woman or as an American? Because she's advocating for women and Americans right now with her behavior. She bought that ring with her daddy's money, not her money. Oh yeah, we know this. The way that she had to tell us that it was with her own money tells you everything. 1 carat is not cheap neither, is it? I know nothing about carats, so I couldn't even tell you. So the fact that you're telling me that 1 carat is not cheap neither means, wow, she's gone all out. And definitely daddy's money. How you doing, Trisha? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're good. You know what I'm saying? We didn't see you last week in the live stream, but we're glad to see you here today. You know what I mean? Montgomery, come on now. But yeah, let's continue.
Oh my gosh, Emily.
You don't think it's pretty?
No, I think it's beautiful. I just can't believe you went out and bought a ring.
But it's for a backup.
It's a backup, like you said.
She gets it. Yes. Thank you.
So what if he finds one and he buys it and you don't like it as much as this ring?
I think I'm just going to have to suck it up and take the ring he gives me.
Okay. Well, I cannot believe she bought a ring. They're obviously on a tight budget right now, and so it doesn't make any sense to me.
All right, well, hopefully he finds one that I like. But it is beautiful. I love it.
Emily doesn't have a budget. Sister talks about how they're on a tight budget. Emily doesn't have a budget. You know what I mean? As long as daddy's alive and breathing, Emily would never have a budget.
I think it's a total control thing. But I think that's one thing he needs to relinquish full control of. But now here we are. If he goes out and buys a ring, I think it could be a little emasculating. Poor Kobe. There's tons of pressure on him right now, so I feel for the guy.
Open my eyes to the fact that I'm torn between my...
Give her that music.
Chicago was a rough trip. It wasn't exactly what I expected. The Black Stars album didn't even get finished, and the tension with David really opened up my eyes to the fact that I'm torn between my band and my relationship with Miona. I'm on my way to meet my parents for coffee, and with all this outside influence and...
I'm not gonna lie to you, right? Listen, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Each time Jabri comes on to the TV screen, right? He makes me feel so depressed. Like, this guy, every scene is literally just a Debbie Downer. I mean, listen, I'm not saying that, like, I mean, it's like Ari. Ari's the same, always complaining, just a Debbie Downer. But, like, the way he does it, though, it's like, he's just such a draining guy. He's like, yeah, so basically, the situation with David made me realize, you know, obviously how unhappy I am with Miona. Yeah. This is why, like, everything about him in this series doesn't match anything to how he is on social media. On social media, he's all like bubbly, got energy, you know, going off like, hey guys, da, 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 blah, 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 you know, positivity everywhere, positivity there. You know, I'm happy, I'm always happy. Me and my girl, blah, 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 blah. That's him on social media. But then on the TV show, everyone, please just feel sorry for me. I'm a sad, sad boy. Yes, I made promises to my girlfriend that I can't live up to, but it's now making me realize that my priorities are in the wrong place. Mommy, come and save me. Oh, Jesus. Just give it a rest. Like, this guy. Oh, I don't know with him, man. I really don't know.
Relationship issues. It's just the fact that my parents are asking me to talk right now is a little bit suspicious. What's up, Mama? How you guys doing?
Good.
Ooh. It's gonna be a long combo. How are you doing? I'm tired. I'm overwhelmed. I've just been thinking a lot about getting the wedding stuff planned out because Miona and I decided on a beach wedding. But Miona really wants a beach wedding.
So me and Miona have decided on a beach wedding with, oh wait, hold on a minute, no money. Okay, great stuff, fantastic. Yes.
When originally you guys had thought maybe a prairie wedding or a South Dakota wedding where your family had known it.
But, you know, I want her to be happy. I know it's last minute, but you guys know I only had 90 days to do this.
You still could have planned it from the very beginning of the 90 days so that we could tell family and all plan to take time off to be there.
You know, you guys don't think that you could take a couple days off and come to the wedding? So you were not coming is what you're telling me?
Do you know what I think? Obviously, based on what everyone's saying about the whole fake storyline and fake this and that, do you know what I think? I think that the storyline that they give us on TLC based on Jabri and Mione, right, is more real than the storyline that they give us on social media. I think that who they are on social media is fake as hell. And who we're seeing them to be on TV is exactly how they are, to be honest with you. I think that they have, I feel like these cracks that they have are absolutely real, to be honest with you. And I feel like that's exactly what we've been shown is legit in my opinion. And I think what they show us on their social media page is, because look at this way, look at this way, right? You can't tell me that him and Miona are always this happy when you look at them on Instagram. You can't tell me that. The way they are on here is more real than they are online. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's it. I'm not even gonna, yeah, that's just my thoughts, you know? I mean, to be fair, I had an explanation in my head a second ago, but kind of went out of my head, but I'll remember it at some point. But hey, I just feel like their social media part is the fake part. How you doing, Dana? Welcome to the stream. Nancy, how you doing? Some more people coming to the live stream. Come on now, make sure you hit that like button. Yeah, baby.
We would like to be at your wedding, but because of the, what I'll call lack of organization or lack of planning, I don't think we'll be able to attend.
I don't know, this is upsetting.
That's what I was gonna say. Look at it this way. I've seen Jabri and Miona, right? Well, especially Jabri, right? I've seen them on other people's chats. So when somebody like on Instagram, who's like a page that follows, you know, that makes posts about, obviously, you know, 90 Day Fiancé, I've seen him go into those chats and mock them. So it's like he's covering up. It's like he's doing this thing where when they see people talking about them on social media platforms, he will go in and add a comment and go along with it. And I feel like the going along with it is a cover-up. You know what I mean? I feel like he's trying to cover up as many things as possible so Miona doesn't feel this way. I feel like he tries to protect her from, you know what I mean? Like, there's something very off-key about it. And I don't know why. I'm not seeing the super chat mode. I don't know why the super chat mode should be there. Are you sure? Are you sure? Should be there. That's a bit worrying. Can people check if they can see the super chat thing on there? You know, I can do it myself, to be fair, on my phone, actually. I'll check myself.
Why is it upsetting? We want to see you get married and to be at the wedding and support you in the wedding, which is another concern, frankly.
We wanted to be able to talk with you in a place where it was just us to talk about what we're noticing and like some of our concerns. Parents can generally tell when their child looks stressed. Normally you're bubbly, excited, passionate about things, talking about wonderful things in the future, and you're not doing that as much. And it seems like you're not doing okay.
Yeah, I can see the super chat. The super chat is definitely there. It definitely works. If you're not seeing it, I'm not too sure. But because I've been on my... I see that we got 24 people here right now, which is fantastic. But we only have 62 likes. So we need to get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, let's get to that 100 mark on likes. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can see, yeah. Several people can see the super chat mode in there. It's okay though, but bear in mind, okay, you found it. You found it, never mind. I was literally going to say, if you can't see the super chat, to be fair, in the description, there is CashApp or PayPal if you wanted to use that, you know what I mean? Prefer CashApp though, because PayPal takes money, because they're just mugs. Anyway, diamonds are valued by clarity, brightness, and flaws. You can get a cloudy 2-carat diamond and pay 2K. Whereas if you get a perfect clarity, brightness / no flaws and pay 20K. Oh, okay. Thank you for the super chat there, Trisha. All right. I learn something new every time. What's super chat? Atlas, super chat is basically what Trisha just did up top there. You know, obviously where she's basically paid to make a comment, so therefore obviously I can't miss it because it's there. The super chat just guarantees that one, you're obviously supporting the channel, but obviously, you know, funding me some money because, you know, I'm such a great human being, I guess. and two, most importantly, it means that obviously when you make your comment, I won't miss it. You know what I mean? I will see it no matter what, and you're guaranteed for me to read it, and that's it pretty much. Yeah. So the benefit is I see your comment. That's for you. My benefit is that I get extra dosh in my pocket, which is good because obviously that's what I'm here for, to XYZ. Yeah, let's go.
We don't see that you're happy.
I just feel like I'm in a waiting room right now and the walls are closing in. And I feel like I have to choose a door to escape or for the next chapter, right? And whatever door I choose, somebody's getting left out. I'm just overwhelmed.
That we even have to have a conversation out having coffee because we don't feel comfortable being able to have a private conversation at home. To me, that's a concern, and you aren't even married yet. You and I have tried to have a conversation recently.
You know what? As much as I dislike Jabri's mum, obviously sometimes when she's being sensible, she does come out with very good information. But that's when she's being sensible. When I say sensible, what I mean is when she's not trying to control the scenario in a very, you know, evil way. Jabri is so weak. Who would want to be with someone with his attitude? Miona.
Recently, and she texted or called like 8 times while we sat for 20 minutes and talked. That feels controlling, and you are not the type of person who wants to be controlled.
If you didn't have this 90-day, limit, that you have a year to decide if you're going to get married, the question I have is, would you really end up getting married at all?
No. I'll wait till.
Man did not hesitate. You know the way man did not hesitate. He was like, nope. No hesitation.
We have more time and figure things out. That's hypothetically speaking, and I don't have that.
And my wish upon wish is that you guys just postpone this, and if it's something that you guys continue to want to do in 6 months or a year, you reevaluate this and decide if you want to still be married.
Jabri is saying that he would not get married to Miona if this 90-day clock wasn't there, right? And he's not ready to get married yet. So I want him to listen to himself, right? I think part of what is really keeping him in this decision to get married is concern about the blowback from Miona. That really pains me to say because I want to be optimistic, but that does not seem like it's going to be healthy in a marriage.
Whenever I listen to Jabri's mum talk, I legit do feel like I'm in a counseling session, in a therapy session, to be fair, because the way she even talks is like, you know, she's counseling everybody. I feel like this and that, yes.
I don't sacrifice myself to be with your dad. I want to be there to support your dad in everything that he imagines for himself that makes him happy and fulfilled. And I know he feels that way about me. And I don't see that with you and Niona. And frankly, it makes me really concerned and really sad because I want that for you. I want someone to want to be with you, to want the best for you. If that was true about you and Niona, we would be able to be at your wedding. I never imagined not being at your wedding. I never imagined that. It is going to break my heart.
My parents aren't coming to the wedding because they feel that I'm not ready to get married. That hurts. But I think that there's truth to that. They have noticed that I'm not happy with me better than anybody knows me. I don't know what I'm going to do.
And to be clear, whatever you decide to do, it'll never be a question of us not loving you. We'll love you forever.
I love you, Jabri. I want you to be happy. And you're telling us you're not happy.
Yes, Mark. Yes. She is a family counselor. Or she's a counselor at some point. I thought she's a psychiatrist. Oh, whatever.
Good.
No.
What's going on?
I do have concerns.
It's snowing a little bit.
Uh-huh. Here we go. It's nice.
Trust me when I tell you, man, snow is nothing to be happy about. I don't lie to you, man. When the snow comes, I'm like, damn, I'm going to be cold as hell.
I'm happy. It's snowy now.
He's allowing them to put all the blame on Miona, weak sauce. That is a very good point. You know what I mean? Very good point. But that's what he does, though. You know, as long as it's not onto him, he doesn't really care.
Alguns dias e eu não tô me sentindo muito confortável morando em Dallas. Meu pai que fez os planos tudo sem me consultar. E o John tá tomando metade da casa, né? Fez essa festa. Aí ele que percebeu que eu estava bem chateada. Ele resolveu ceder pouco e ir comigo comprar algumas coisas de decoração pra casa.
Do you have an idea of like what type of stuff you want to get?
Something for more color. Brasileira é uma casa mais animada, é uma casa com cores, assim. A nossa casa tá muito fria, muito vazia, sabe? Tá parecendo tipo um hospital, tá morta. Eu adoraria ter eu aqui e mais em casa.
Hey guys, how's it going? Hey man, you guys want to go around the store? Okay, you have some questions, just let me know. All right, thanks.
So chic, né? I like this sofa. We can change everything in our house. What do you think?
No.
No?
No. I want to kind of understand what you like.
We need the table for living room.
Yeah, but I mean, we don't need it. Furniture I have is fine. You just have to learn to like it.
Why, Jose? We come here. Why?
Because I wanted you to just look around. I want to see what you like. We've never done this before.
I want something for decoration like
Well, no,
this.
probably shouldn't touch that.
For house looks like me.
Thais has like a valid point about making the house more hers, and I want her to feel comfortable, but I've never been big on things like decorations on the house and random things just hang out on the wall. I think it's just because like I grew up poor, so like you definitely don't buy decorations when you're poor, like you buy food.
Dude.
How does that make any sense? I've never heard such a crack in my life. Because I grew up poor, I don't do decorations. What? What? I won't lie to you. I think, do you know what? I'm going to say this now. And then after this, we're going to get Bilal and I'm going to say the same thing again. But I'll say it anyway. I generally feel like... Patrick is the person that I dislike the most. Yeah. That just gets my nerves. At the same time, though, like, yeah, let's just wait for Bilal to come back in. I'll change your mind.
$200.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I can't willingly want to spend money on something I don't need, especially because I'm the one paying for it.
Look at this. Oh, yeah. So beautiful.
Cowhide?
Oh, 500. Good.
No.
What's going on? Why are you saying no for everything? I don't know.
I'm just trying to be a little bit more smart about what we spend our money on and trying to figure this out.
Here, you said, oh, everything you want, I will buy for you.
Yeah, I've already spent like $10,000 on you since you've been here.
For what?
For your phone, driving, food, and water, and a house to live in. All the clothes I bought. I see
see some of the prices on things, and it just gave me a ton of anxiety. I guess I'm getting cold feet.
Date within your means. Don't be in a relationship with someone that you know is going to be money crazy. If you're going to have money anxiety. This guy is a poor excuse of a human being on the show. I just don't like this guy. I don't like his brother. Listen, everything about these guys is their vibes is just absolutely just atrocious. I don't even have anything positive to say about him. Never had, never will. He's a complete puss. Yes. Yes.
Wasting money on decor when being here has increased my cost of living tremendously, plus having to pay for a wedding the next couple months. It's just a lot.
Você sabe como é que tem uma noiva, né? Costuma ser.
And let's be real though, you know, women are very good at making a house into a home. Do not move into a house and not expect your woman to want to make it into a home. How do women make a house into a home? Well, this is where they go to furnitures. They buy the furniture that's going to complement the walls. You know, obviously they'll have a certain idea of obviously how it's gonna, you know, contrast itself throughout the house, all that kind of stuff. Women, you all know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? The fact is this though, is that if he doesn't want to pay the price of $500 on a carpet, that's fine. Take her to another shop. The problem with Patrick is that his attitude stinks. He's like, oh, I just don't want to buy nothing in general for the house. Okay, well that's just stupid then, isn't it? Don't be with a woman then. Like, it'd be different if he was like, okay, listen, I know you want to buy things for the house, you want to make it a bit more da-da-da-da-da. Or then, but I don't really want to be shopping here because the prices are quite high. Can we go to another shop? That's it. Go to a cheaper shop. It's not rocket science. This guy, like, yo, Mandem, if you're with a woman and you don't like to do furniture shopping, just don't go with them and let them go by themselves because furniture shopping needs to be done anyway. Because I won't lie to you. When I look at my apartment, I look at it and I'm just like, I mean, it's fine with me because it's me. But I know that this apartment could do with a whole lot more flavor. But the fact is though, I don't really care for the flavor too much because it's not something that I've ever had to worry about because, you know, it was something that was either done by my mother growing up or it was done by my ex when I was with her, you know what I mean? So it's like, for me, it's like, I know that if I was to be in a relationship with someone, they're going to come in here and they're going to do some madness. And it's cool with me, man. I ain't going to complain. You know what I mean? But then again, there are a lot of men out there who do know how to, you know, make their house into a home. You know what I mean? They're all about the plants and that, you know what I mean? Which is good. But yeah, this guy's a clown. He's a waste of space. I won't lie to you. I just don't like him. I really don't like this guy. You know? I know a lot of people are on, what's his name? On Thias. A lot of people are on his side when it comes to him and Thias. But the fact is, I don't like none of them two. But I just don't like him. Everything about him is very douchebaggy. Everything about him gives me vibes of someone that just is not a great partner to any female. It doesn't matter what type of female you bring into his life, he is going to be a douchebag no matter what. He is going to be like this no matter what. That's why I don't really care about Thias being XYZ because no offense, but I've lived a life of where I've been around women like Thias who were just psychos. So it's like, it's kind of like a norm. This guy though, he's just trash no matter what. It's trash.
I'm not feel comfortable at the house.
Well, I want you to feel comfortable.
I can't leave the place.
Can I suggest something to you guys? So, if you want to spend money like on something big, like you can start something small, like get a pillow you both like, and you know what I mean, start from there.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah, it's whatever she likes.
What she likes, something like that for our couch.
Where
I
you
like
go?
yellow, pink, green.
See, I like gray and white and black.
They don't seem very connected to me, and I don't think they know each other very well. So they are a lovely couple, but I think they have a lot to discuss, money-wise and aesthetic.
Yeah, that's not flattering.
Ooh, I like that comment. I don't feel like Thias is money hungry. I think he led her to believe she could spend. That's what I agree with that one. I agree. And I think Jabri done the same thing with Miona. Don't get me wrong though, I think Miona is money hungry, but I believe that Jabri made her to believe that she was gonna get what she wanted if she was with him. You see what I'm saying? So I think with Thias, based on what you're saying there, Tammy, she's in a position where, well, this guy has kind of put her in that scenario. Meanwhile, when we're looking at Miona, it's more like, yes, she's money hungry, but she's with someone who's told her that it's just stupidity. I love a dollar store. Come on now, I love a pound store. You know what I mean? Like in the UK, we got shops like Home Bargains, B&M stores, the Poundland. You know what I mean? Like we can buy all these things.
No. I like blue. Do you like that thing?
It's
Super cool. How much is that pillow?
These are $180.
That's an expensive ass pillow.
I can show you guys also like even smaller. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe try a base.
Oh wait. Hold on a minute. I'm just processing something here real quick. They are in America. I believe they're in Dallas now, right? I think they're in Dallas now, or Austin. I think they're in Dallas. Dias is not from America. She is not from Dallas, or whichever part of Texas they're in. They have recently just moved. And this is my point. That means whatever shops they go to, more likely, Patrick is the one taking her to these stores. Which means, why would you take her to a store that you know is expensive? Why would you not take her to a store that you know has prices that you're not going to have a hissy fit over? So it's like he has set himself up. It's like he has done this on purpose. It's like he's trying to make her look like she's this person on camera. I mean, can somebody tell me this? I know obviously like we got phones. She could easily go online and Google places and say, okay, what's around here, We could go down that route. Or maybe she may have found the store herself online. Possibility. But no. Oh, did you say that? Oh, time is like I said that 5 minutes ago. Oh, did you say that? Oh, there's so many comments coming through. I didn't see that. But anyway, I said it louder than you. Yeah, how about that? Yeah. I said it louder. Yeah. I said it for all those people who are not reading the comment section, okay? And they've got me in the background because they're doing their own thing and they just love to hear my voice while they're doing their thing. Shout out to every single one of you. Come on now, silent viewers. So yeah, how about that time? Yeah. No, I'll play it. I get it. Okay, well, at least we're both on the same wavelength. Come on now. Patrick isn't a stable genius. I wouldn't even use the word genius in the same sentences as his name, to be honest with you. Reading M is PG again. Also reading she is PG again. She waiting for a big reveal on her weight loss. I tell, oh, I'm just sick of seeing her boyfriend. I recall her every time she pops that suckers out. Who are you talking about? Who's Regent is PG? And who are you talking about? Thank you for the super chat, by the way. But who are you talking about? I'm a bit confused. Who's PG? You kind of got me a bit lost there, Trisha. Let me know, please. No, the producers told them to go to that store. You never know. I wouldn't put it past them. Just got here. Damn, how you doing? Come on now. Your channel. Yes, Dallas has secondhand stores and yard sales like other US metropolises and micropolises. Well, there you go. You spell policies differently to us. We put a C rather than an S. But yeah.
I like it. I like those colors.
Oh, talking about Emily. Oh, we think Emily. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes, we have IKEA in the UK too. IKEA is brilliant, man. IKEA is brilliant. I get most of my furniture from IKEA, man. My computer desk that I'm using right now going for like £10. My TV stand I go for like £5. Man didn't mess about. Emily's pregnant. PG means pregnant. Emily is pregnant and also hearing she has lost a lot of weight and planning to big reveal that oh wow. Emily, do you know what? I'm not even gonna entertain that right now. I'm gonna lie to you. That's just gonna give me a headache. I won't lie to you. Oh Jesus. This is why like I'm not really Team Colby anymore, you know. This is why I'm suspect about that guy too. Allegedly she's pregnant. Okay.
For you, I don't like that. Very cheap.
Well, we'll start here.
Just one thing.
Yeah. No, we need to get married first is what we need to do. And then we can worry about wasting money on things that sit on tables that no one ever uses. Okay. I think we're going to take this one.
Good, I'm glad you guys compromised.
Yeah.
I'm going to wrap it in the back and I'll bring it up for you, okay?
Thanks.
All right.
I'm upset with you, okay?
What do you want me to do?
You need to care.
I care.
You don't care about my feelings.
I don't think that's true. I don't care about the decorations on the wall.
I
Não sei porque o Patrick me trouxe na loja sem comprar nada.
It's a 4601. Okay, good.
Quando eu tava no Brasil, sempre quando a gente ia comprar alguma coisa, ele ia todo amoroso, ele esperava com paciência.
Everything's over to you guys. Yay.
Essa não é a pessoa que eu conheci no Brasil. Eu tô achando que ele tá sendo bem controlador, preocupada de estar conhecendo esse lado dele e de estar tendo que pensar assim, o que eu vou me deparar de agora pra frente, sabe?
Oh, yeah.
I like that comment there, Mark. Spoiler alert, Emily's giving Colby another baby daughter and David another grandchild mouth to feed for Father's Day. Oh, yeah, I like that one. Another child for her daddy to look after. How can you afford a house but not furniture? Blink. I only have one thing to say that. I have only one thing to say to that. The question is, though, can you make sense out of no sense? I do make myself laugh. You know what they say, right? If no one can make you laugh, you should make yourself laugh. You can never go wrong, but let's continue.
Nice.
Oh dear, Bilal. Honestly, each time I see Bilal's face, I'm just like, oh.
We are here. Shy and I, we are sort of in a weird place right now. There's been a lot of tension and quite a bit of arguing. You're so happy you're in Georgia? Georgia Beach. You know, right now, we're visiting my sister Nefertari in Atlanta so that she can help Shy with some wedding plans. So I'm hoping that this trip will be a much needed distraction for us.
Elizabeth, welcome to the channel. I see you just subscribed. Come on now. Please make sure you're hitting the like button, though, ladies and gentlemen. Come on now. And of course, just like Elizabeth just like Elizabeth did just a second. And make sure you hit the subscribe button too. That's it. Come on now. You know what? The Bilal reminds me of someone that got bullied in his school. And now because he's got all this money, he thinks he can bully other people. Yeah, he definitely got bullied in school. 100%.
Welcome to the ATL.
I know, right? Where the players do well.
Welcome to the 18th.
Bilal and I have had some arguments and some tough discussions over the past few weeks. So I'm happy to see Nefertari and get away from Kansas City and maybe finally do some wedding planning. But I do feel like we have so much to work on before we get to that day.
Well, you guys go ahead and get yourself situated, and we got wedding talk. I got some surprises for you guys.
Have you seen them again?
Wedding talk? You know, you don't have too long.
Yeah, it's coming quickly. This is it.
Oh wow, I love the African print.
Oh. So you like it? Babe, that you look like
Sorry.
the exorcist when you do
Sorry.
that. Jeez
It's a
Louise.
yoga thing to stretch.
So I'll let you guys do the dress stuff.
Yeah, I know
I'm
you.
gonna go to Juma. Y'all probably do that.
We have a lot of work to do, but don't worry yourself. We will figure
I'm
it
not
out.
wearing myself at all. Like, I'm sure you guys don't need too much of my input, especially when it comes to dress, whatever.
Yeah.
Whoa. They are all pregnant. Thais, Cara, and Emily, and no one has money. Whoa. So you're telling me allegedly Thais and Cara are also pregnant too?
Hi, ladies.
Hi. Oh wow. Oh my gosh, so beautiful.
All right, ladies. We've got all the dresses all ready for you in here that you chose online.
Getting to know Nefertari has been phenomenal. We speak on the phone a lot. She seems like a big sister, the big sister that I don't have here with me presently. And she's a very skilled, talented fashion designer. So I'm looking forward to like finding a dress. Hopefully, this is the whole point of me being in the United States. 90 days to get married, so it's time to get cracking.
All right. Ooh.
Gorgeous.
That's beautiful on you.
Wow.
What do we
How do you
think?
feel?
I love it.
Feeling herself on that one. Oh, yeah.
It's giving me this corset type of, feeling.
Yes, very body shaping. Yes.
Yeah. I feel like a bride.
Yeah, you look like one.
Oh, thank you. I just wish I could call my mom. Good.
You make me cry. Don't do that.
I know. It's just she couldn't make it for the wedding, and I wish she could have been here to see. You know, like all my sisters are married. I'm the last one.
Oh, okay. But still.
She's in Trinidad. So.
She's still here in spirit.
Still
Fine.
in spirit, yeah.
From many miles away.
Yeah. So we're gonna let you ladies discuss for a minute, and we'll be right back. Okay?
Yeah.
Hi, ladies.
You look
I'm not gonna lie to you, right? I don't even like the dress. I don't think it's a nice dress personally, myself in particular, but that's just my opinion. I'm glad she got a baby though. She really wanted that. Who wanted that? Shada, I am done. Listen. This guy drives me this guy drives a freaking Tesla and he can't buy a pillow and a painting for the wall for her. Facts. There's more than 10 likes here. Maybe it's just your side. There's about 80 likes, I think. Shy has been engaged twice. I'm even surprised. All the people this season are so dependent on narcissistic, but they all act like they came here and they are so rich. It's not true. That is true, man. They're all faking it. Every single one of them just faking it.
So beautiful. I'm happy to be here, and I'm so thankful that you could accompany me to dress shopping because I have no one else.
I feel so special.
I know. Thank you so much.
Things are happening so fast. Like, you know, how are you feeling?
I don't know. There's just some concerns.
Oh.
I can't stay a brother. We still have issues that we need to deal with. I always feel like every time I have to mention something to Bilal, he corrects me. He changes what I have to say. So I feel he's very strong-headed. I don't know if it's part of him being in sales for so long. I always have to win a conversation.
You know, I've never seen that side because, you know, usually it's the cool, calming, kind of easy breezy kind of guy that I usually see. But, you know, have you talked to him about it?
Talking to Bilal, if I talk to him about it, if I pitch it to him, he will pitch something about me that irritates him.
So I think he probably just needs to find his own opportunity and time to talk to you about the things that he doesn't like. Because, you know, his points are still valid, too, with how he feels and what you do. But when you think about being with somebody long term, like, if you feel that way, like, how long will you be able to take that where you just, you know, feel like, I don't have a word, I
travel thousands of miles all the way here to try and wedding dresses. This is like something long term for me. But there's still some issues that we have, and I'm keeping it 100% real. Topic of not wanting kids, like one minute he says that he wants, next minute he'd be like, you're not ready for kids. I want kids so bad. So,
you know, I've got to a point now where that whenever I've got to a point that whenever I see Jabria Mione and Bilal and Shahida and Patrick and Thais, Kara and Jimo, Ari and Binny, I just don't really care. I just got so numb to their scenes. Their scenes are just so. I can tell. The thing with Emily and Kobe's ones, I can watch them because like watching Emily is just kind of just comical to me, and watching Mohammed is just comical to me. But the rest of them, like they're just like, yeah. You see that silence? It's exactly how I feel.
that is definitely a make or break point for us because I'm not going to waste my time with someone who doesn't want kids.
Oh, damn. Oh, so I see people having theories that, well, Denise anyway said down here, my theory is Bilal has had I can't say the bloody word, a vasectomy. He's had a snip, basically. I wonder if he's had a snip, to be fair. But then again, is he allowed to do that in his religion? That's another question. Can you do that? Are you allowed to have a snip in the Muslim community religion? Or the community that he's a part of? Question.
It's
with Bilal, I think
this must be an awkward conversation for her sister, for the sister. I mean, she is complaining about Bilal, but of course, the sister is going to take Bilal's side. Facts.
Does want to have children. I just think he's just want to put it on a timeline and saying not right now. But it's like for her to actually say, I'm not going to move forward with this thing if Bilal doesn't want to have kids. That's kind of a hard place to be in.
When it comes to relationships, it took him 7 years to get back into a real relationship. So I don't know if it's because he was so damaged in his last relationship, like he's looking out for himself. I don't know. He says he trusts me, but I'm not 100% sure if he trusts me fully.
Well, it's like, like you said, it took him 7 years to get to a certain point to open himself up. So that tells you there that there is some trust there. Now, I think that 90 days is not a long time. You know what I'm saying? So to make a jump like that, especially when you've been through what you've been through in the past, and you want to be extra careful. So it's like Bilal likes try. He's not just thinking about his own self, but he wants to protect his family, which is like the essence of a man. I kind of do have concerns. This all looks good, feels good in a way, but it's like, is it what it seems to be? She's been engaged twice. What's going on? Go through the hurt, that's all.
I don't want to dwell on it too much because, this is a beautiful moment. I don't want to kill the joy. I really don't know what's going on. Like, I don't want to get you too involved in this because I know that's your brother. Gotta ride for your brother, I understand. I just hope what happened in his past, it doesn't affect my present or my future with him.
You specifically didn't tell me that you had a new partner and that she's a girl.
Even if I tell you, I know you will be just mad.
You can't not tell me things because you think I'm going to be mad.
And my fight is coming soon, and I want to be focused on my workout for my fight. But last night, she saw me when I practicing with the girl, and then she saw freakouts. I'm very pissed out. She make me embarrassed. You don't have to add about for workouts with the girl or something, but you have to understand me. I don't want this to happen again. Last night very make me uncomfortable in the gym, but
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. I was very uncomfortable. It really pissed me off when I saw this girl and Vinny rolling. Like, you know, looking back, maybe I could have handled the situation better, but I just reacted. You know, I didn't think about it in the moment, but it's just something no one ever wants to see.
So you don't have to just like fighting.
Right.
Just
So maybe I was wrong by fighting, but you're wrong by not communicating.
What I
You
say?
specifically didn't tell me that you had a new rolling partner and that she's a girl.
Listen, nothing reason for was Melissa for jealous. Like,
Oh, I know that. It's not really about her at all. Like, this is just you not being 100% honest about things. Like, you don't want to talk about things. You don't want to be honest about them.
Even if I tell you, I know you'll be just you mad. It's like, you know, you're mad at them.
You can't not tell me things because you think I'm going to be mad. There's the same issue we had before when I left for the U.S. with communication.
You know, Ari is one of those people, right? No matter what you do, she's never going to be pleased. But Biniam is that other person that they both have their flaws, but she's one of those people that she will never be happy with anything. Nothing's ever going to be good enough. Facts. There's always going to be an issue with something. And Binny is the kind of person who just doesn't really care. These two... I wonder how often people get mixed matched in relationships. That's what I want to know. How often are people mixed matched in relationships? You know? I feel like that's a very key point. Because the mixed matching of these couples is just surreal. And some of them you're just thinking, I don't know how you're still here. And some of you are thinking you've even got a kid together. Like, how is this possible? How you doing, Kelly? How you doing, Vicky? Why are we still focused on this couple? They're so boring. Oh, listen, you're telling me. How you doing, Dana from Colombia? Love you. Always love my videos. Love you too.
Available because his phone is off. You haven't called. You turned the phone off.
Because every time you ask me about...
Ari is a more advanced level of Emily, not really bringing anything but being very controlling. Madzie, be my UK fiance. Hey, calm yourself down now. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself down.
I didn't fight with you. You don't communicate. You don't want to communicate. You don't want to change. You don't want to learn to communicate. Like, it's really frustrating. You just have to tell the truth all the time.
I'm telling you just like what I have to tell you. Like,
You have to be honest.
I'm honest. Like,
No,
I'm
you're
honest.
not.
Like, if you
You
ask
have
me
to
any
be honest.
question, I will answer for you. That's what
You have to work on your honesty.
But like, first of all, I need to be like more like focused for this upcoming fight. So that's why like I like to feel don't fight with me.
Like, I don't know, I wish you would focus on all those other things. Like, you're saying, oh, I want to focus on this fight. I can't think about all that other stuff. Well, I don't have that luxury. I have to think about all that other stuff. I have to be honest. Like, I feel like a lot of stress about this fight and then our 90 days.
Come on, my chiquita. Listen, I understand what's everything. Like, what do you feel? Because you have to understand me. You know, I want this game. Like, you know, I practice and then I dream it for all my life, just like for fighting. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. I want to support your dream. I feel like Vinny is just solely focused on his fight right now, and I wish that Vinny's priority would be the relationship. Like, I feel like his attention is elsewhere, and the relationship comes second. I wish that this MMA thing wasn't his dream. I wish his dream was another thing. Like, I'm really scared about this fight. Like, what something happens to Vinny, like, he could, you know.
Thank you for the super chat, Claudia Chandler. Did you watch Friends? Friends was so amazing, wasn't it? Wait, is it Claudia or Claudia? I do apologize if I'm saying it right. I'm pretty sure it's Claudia. Because it is a C, not a K. But yes, thank you for the super chat. Super chat towards your psych degree if you're not doing it already. Seeing through the BS and telling how it is with humor and compassion. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Claudia. It's Claudia. No, wait, Claudia, no, Claudia, yes. It's Claudia. I'm just gonna I apologize. Why do we have to have names that have two pronunciations, man? My reading's really bad already. Skip to the fight, please. Skip to the fight, please. I didn't even know there was a fight.
Get some kind of injury. That's the worst case, but it's true. It could happen.
Oh, how can he fight if he? How can he fight? Does he not have Does he have his work permit? That's a very good point. Unless the fight is underground and it's cash in hand, but then again it's being exposed on TV. That is a very good point, to be fair. Ari is draining. Oh, you have no idea. Second time right, but you're British, so it's okay. Oh wait, did I say Claudia or Claudia? It's like, oh, I don't know which one I said first. Did I say Claudia or Claudia? Claudia. It's Claudia, isn't it? It's Claudia. Yes, it's Claudia. Watch me say Claudia next time, I'm an idiot. Watch me say. What is it? It was I knew someone called Claudio once upon a time. You see, that's a very good point. In how like we pronounce things differently in the UK than they do in America. I spell certain things differently too. Like monetize for you guys is of a Z or a Z. For us, it's of an S.
Mommy, I know we understand your trust. It's okay.
Dana says that he's fighting for free, and so did I change my name for he's fighting for free. What kind of clown is this? Why am I gonna go on a fight for free? I don't know how idiot to you. What kind of nonsense is this? Fight for free or that? Yeah, about that.
Yes. Tell her. Yeah. Huggy. Yeah, huggy. Yeah.
See, you and Guillermo. Kara's never been the one to settle down.
How's it going?
How are you?
Oh my god.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too. Tonight I am meeting my good friend Tim to have drinks and catch up, and Guillermo was not excited about coming out with us. After the conversation at the winery with Guillermo, I'm just not going to force him to come out with me, so I'll just go out by myself.
Cooler. Wow. So this is my day. Hi. Maria, I can be inside of you and do many things. You could be my wife. Oh, sorry. All right.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good. God, so many things to tell you. Don't even know where to start.
Well, I got a shots.
To start.
Yes. I've known Kara for about 4 years. Met at a party, and she just moved back from China. I thought that was really interesting. It was kind of instant connection. She's just like a crazy, fun person. Everyone always wants to be around her. Do it.
To
you and Guillermo.
Ooh, that gets the blood flowing.
All right, tell me what's up.
Just a lot of stuff going on.
It's been a busy month for you.
It's been so hectic.
Yeah. You're not working, right?
No, I'm doing real estate, but like haven't sold a house yet.
Yeah.
Right.
He's not allowed.
And he's not allowed. Right. So.
What are you guys doing with your time?
Practicing making babies.
All day.
I mean, we did talk to an immigration lawyer because we were like, how long do we have to wait until he can work? And she said 6 to 9 months currently is the wait period.
Wow. Like 6 to 9 months from when you got here?
When we get married.
Can you get married sooner than 90 days?
I mean, funny you should ask. Now what he's trying to convince me of is to have like a big wedding. Like he wants to have like a venue.
Do you know what though? This guy has to be the worst friend I've seen so far. He's already like, oh, so can you get married before the 90 days? Everybody else be like, do you think it's then you think you should slow yourself down and wait until the 90? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's the first person to say, don't you think you should do it quickly? Damn, just so they can get him working. They want him to, they want to make him into the little work machine. Like, it's kind of a mad one. He hasn't even asked her, so how's your relationship? So are you happy? You know, how's he finding the States? Have you been okay? Instead of all that stuff, he's already, boom. So can you get married before the 90 days? Mad. Why is his shirt unbuttoned like the 70s? I mean, to be fair, I guess that's his whole look. I guess he's feeling rather sassy. Yes. Maybe he's like, I know Vicky's watching me today, so I better get my top undone for Vicky. Yes. Vicky's come into the chat. He's like, Vicky's here under the chat. I chat so much fat. The moustache makes the friend kind of creepy. I mean, listen, the fact that he said what he said is creepy. My husband and I supported and loved each other, wanted to be together as much as possible, always. That's why I don't get why any of them are together. I see what you're saying. He's a strange cat. Yes. I think the stash is his cat. No, that makes no sense. Ignore me. No, it's caterpillar, isn't it? Yes, your stash is sorry. Anyway, let's go.
And have his family invited and like.
I thought the whole point of this was like a small little courthouse thing, and then like you guys could do a big thing
Later. Exactly.
Yeah. Kara's never been the one to settle down. She left really. So Kara being engaged right now is really weird. If he's so ready for all of this.
So she's never been able to settle down. Her being engaged is weird, but yet you ask her, can't you speed up your wedding? Right, okay.
How does he actually feel about like what you do with us? Like how we all live our lives? Like specifically, obviously you and like. I mean, what's the deal there?
He likes to go out himself and have a good time. I mean, he is Latino, by the way. He loves to go out and dance. Like, he'll have a drink himself. I think he definitely is slightly more conservative than me, and I totally understand. Like, I'm like on the extreme end of like outgoing, charismatic.
Did you like that he was conservative?
Obviously, I can't be with someone who's like completely buttoned up because that is so not me.
Yeah, you know? Very strong personality. You're a lot to swallow.
I'm a lot to be with. He's made it clear that he wants me to respect what he says and like put his foot down more and like tell me no. And that's something that I would like to work on. And so I feel like that's a space that's like we can compromise. You know what I mean? I wish that he would be more you know, aggressive. You know, like a little bit more put me in my place, like a little bit more like
in the bedroom.
No, in the bedroom is fine, but no, but just in life because
It's funny because last episode I spoke about how she needs to be with a guy who can put her in her place. I said this, right? And now she's talking about how she wants to be with a guy who can put her in her place. It's funny because I was actually sitting here last week, wasn't I? And I was talking about how she needs a guy who can put her in her place and let her know when this and that. And I sat there and I said, hold on a minute, did I just and I sat there and I said, hold on a minute, did I just describe myself? And then someone was like, Mads, are you trying to put yourself out there for car? I said, no. That's not what we're doing. Just saying that I know the kind of guy that she needs in her life. You know what I mean? To be fair with you, even though the guy that I described sounded maybe a bit like me per se, I wouldn't be that guy because I have very low tolerance levels. You know what I mean? When someone's kind of just doing too much, I just become numb, to be honest with you, man. When you talk to me, I'm just like, And I'll be honest, listen, a lot of guys won't be honest about this, and maybe even some ladies won't be honest about it, and maybe some other people in the world may be honest about this, but I'm going to be flat honest right now, you know what I'm saying? But listen, if I'm talking to someone, right, and I'm just like, you know what, you're just too much of a head case, and I feel like I would have to kind of put my foot down a bit too much. At that point, to be honest with you, I'm not even thinking about whether I want to be in a relationship with that person, and I'm not even thinking about whether I want to stay in a relationship with that person. At that point, to be honest with you, I'm just thinking about, I hope that pussy's freaking worth it, bro. I'm just saying that. I'm just like, that bedtime baby worth it. Yeah. If I have to order something that I've never actually been anywhere before, right? And they do my head and I'm just like, oh yeah. At that point, I'm just thinking, I'm just gonna like just go deaf and just in hopes that once we go into the bedroom, you know, this nonsense is actually worth it. Because if it's not, then I'm gonna be very upset with myself for actually waiting. You know? Yeah. Or like you get along with someone, you know, and they're completely sane. At that point, you can put up with them, and then you sleep with them, and it's amazing. But then after that, they bring out how much of a draining person they are. At that point, I start thinking to myself, was it worth it before? Nah, I think I'm gonna have to bounce now. Well, I'm just keeping it 100 though, because a lot of people think like that. You know, I have no shame in admitting that. You know, like if I'm talking to someone sometimes, and I'm getting to know them, and you know, and it gets to a point like Kara's the kind of person, if I was getting to know when I was talking to her and she was just doing all these mad things, in my mind, I'd just be sitting and I'd be like, I know I'm not going to be in a relationship with you. I know I'm never going to marry you. But boy, you're good looking, so we can get the fun in. And the thing is, I would happily tell you too. I would actually tell you as well. I wouldn't do it behind your back. I wouldn't be like, yeah, I'm just going to ride it out just so I can get a little bit of... No. I would tell you. I would like say, listen, man, like, yo, just so you know, you kind of make me put my foot in a bit too much. Don't mind doing it, but doing it all the time becomes a bit of a So I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I don't mind going and seeing where things go, but right now, I keep it 100. At least I'm honest about it. It's not like I'm hiding from it, you know what I'm saying? But this is the thing though. The reason why it's key to do that, in my opinion, is that some women believe that their sex abilities is good enough to keep a man around regardless of all the madness that comes with them. I don't tolerate madness, point blank, period. So that's why I would tell you, like, at the right time, that hey, just so you know, you and I, we're never going to be anything. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to be if you don't mind that. I will tell you that. You know what I mean? So I know that you know, but I need you to be in a mindset of where I don't want you to feel like you're still getting to know me for a purpose of something that's never going to happen anymore. So it's up to you what you want to do. And sometimes it works out. Sometimes some ladies be like, okay, it's cool, innit? We'll get down to it. You know what I mean? But then sometimes some ladies be like, no, I want someone that's actually going to be able to I'm going to go. I'm like, listen, all respect, do what you got to do. I respect it, you know what I mean? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, to be fair, there is no it works out and it doesn't work out. Sometimes it works out, I guess, in my favor, but sometimes it works out in, you know what I mean? So yeah. Just keep keeping it 100, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, man. Honesty is the best way. Honesty is the best way to avoid toxicity. I have a non-toxic life because I keep it honest. You dig? I don't bring no drama to my life. a dick, yes. And if it comes to me, I go away, yes. Low tolerance. Yes, let's go.
Because I know.
Or if they are really nuts, they think they'll be the one to change you. Oh yeah. Oh, let's not even get into that one. The ones that think they can change you, the ones that are like, well, if you're, to be fair, you're right, but there has been a few times though. You get some where they're like, that's okay, we can stay, we can just have fun only, we can just be friends with benefits. It's no worries. And then like a week later, a month later. So if you change your mind, yeah.
Know that I can naturally steamroll people.
I'm familiar with that, Kara. I know how strong and forceful she can be in her opinions and in her decisions. Kara says she wants him to step up and like push back and say no, but she's not gonna like that at all. Like she's just saying that to sound nice.
He's made it clear, especially recently since he's been here, that like I'm gonna have my voice.
Yeah, but is he doing that because he actually wants that, or is he doing that because you said you want him to do that?
I don't know. Does it matter as long as we get there?
It does matter because if what he's saying isn't genuine, then it's not gonna last, or it's gonna make him bitter. I'm still concerned that you just think you'll bounce back if this all goes awry.
Well, everybody has said that about my entire life. I'm gonna move to Australia. Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah, but this is different. This isn't like a move.
I've had people question. Yeah, of course, but I've had people question every single decision I've made from dropping out of college because it's against the norm. So just like my marriage, it's against the norm. I don't think that it's that unexpected considering like my life choices. It makes sense.
There's just a lot of risk here. Kara's future seems a little up in the air to me. This is way different than when she moved to other countries. This is a much bigger decision. It's not just some adventure that she can back out of if she doesn't like. It just feels kind of like weird. Orange flag? I don't want to quite say red. I don't think it's going to be as white picket fence as she thinks it is. It's going to be a little messier. I'm not 100% sure that...
But as I am with every situation, and like 9 times out of 10, it's panned out in my favor.
Yeah, but there's that 1/10, and this is the riskiest.
Well, I'm a betting woman, I guess.
Why is it on these TV shows, right, women always happen to have a gay friend? Why can't they have a straight friend? And I'm gonna tell you why I'm thinking this, you see, because, you know, in these relationships, they always have a gay friend, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, of course, but I really want to see some of these women have like a man, what's it called? A masculine friend. And the reason being is because, you see, I would love to hear what the masculine friend would actually have to say. That's what it is. I want to hear if that masculine friend will say something that is how can I put it? I know that my advice that I would give her wouldn't be the same advice as what her friend's giving her. And I also know that how her friend is telling her isn't the same way as how I would tell her. So I want to see if they can bring in a straight guy who's a friend, because you see, we know that because her friend's gay, everything that he says to her, it's never going to be an intention of trying to slide into her DMs, of trying to slide into being her boyfriend. Just to them saying, because you know he's gay. But if they were to bring in a dynamic of a masculine friend, it will be interesting and good for me to review, because I could flat out tell you whether her friend, her straight male friend, I could tell you if he's friends with her because he's generally friends with her and he's trying to give her the right advice, or if he's friends with her because really and truly he just wants to get into her pants. And I think that will create such a great perspective, you know, because look at it this way. I know obviously some of you guys, so some of you ladies who come to this channel specifically, you come in because obviously you want to hear a male's perspective, right? And I always said that men can never necessarily be friends with females, okay? I've always said that females think men can be friends with them, straight men, but in reality, like, understand this, a straight man, if he gets a chance to get into that bedroom with you, he's gonna take it at any given time. He will wait for that cheeky lip to slip. Trust me, every man is the same. Every straight man's the same. So that's why it will be interesting to bring one of them in, so therefore I can be informative on a straight man's angle towards his female friend who's on the show. You see what I'm saying? It gives me more context to a certain degree, you know? And I can really, it's an area that I can tackle. I can't really tackle a gay man giving her, I can tackle a gay man giving her advice, but it's only to a certain limit. You know what I mean? I really wanna tackle it at that point where I'm like, yeah, this guy, you see this guy right here? he's just saying this because he wants to order himself. I want to be able to get, I want to say that, but I can't, because all of these TV shows, all these women seem to only have gay friends. Like, can't they have both gay and straight? Come on, man. Like, ugh. I want to be informative. I want to point some things out, you know. But anyway, it is what it is, man. Let's continue, man. Let's continue. I don't know about that. I don't think sexual preferences affects an opinion or the way you talk to their friend. Oh, trust me, it does. It does. I don't know about that. I don't think sexual preferences affects your opinion or the way you talk to you. Yes, it does. I'm telling you now. I am telling you now, it does 100%. What if the man is already in a relationship with someone else? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Trust me. Trust me. Okay? Look at it this way. Look at it this way. Look at it. Look at this way. If you go to a gym, right? I was having a conversation today. If you go to a gym, a female does not want another female to come up to her and say to her, hey, you're doing your set wrong. Because a female is paranoid that maybe the other female is trying to sabotage the way she does things. You see what I'm saying? Okay? But she prefer a man to come over, give or take. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying to you, like... And let's not forget though, some females have gay friends who want their man. I'll repeat that. Some females have gay friends who want their man. And I'll give you an example. There's been a few times when I've heard stories. Like, today was one of them. I was talking to this girl in the gym, okay, right? Lovely girl, you know what I mean? I was called. I help her sometimes in the gym here and there, right? She was telling me that her friend, we was talking about star signs, you see. She was talking about how her friend's a Gemini. And she told me, bear this in mind, she told me that she's got a friend who's a Gemini. I just had to point that out. Who's been on and off with her boyfriend about 1,000 times already. Well, about 100 times already, right? And I was like, yeah, Gemini thing to do. Gemini can just never leave. They'll happy keep taking someone back forever. And then she told me that at one time, her friend's boyfriend cheated on her multiple times. And then she goes, she was like, he even cheated with a guy. I was like, what happened? He cheated with a guy? What happened? I was like, wait, so is he bisexual then? She's like, yeah, he's bisexual. I was like, all right, cool. So that's fine because he's bisexual, right? But let me tell you another story. There was this other girl. She went on holiday. Right, with her boyfriend and no. She went on boyfriend with her boyfriend and her brother. Her boyfriend's straight at this time. Bear this in mind. They've gone out. They've got wasted. She's completely blacked out on the bed, sleeping. Her brother though is gay. Her boyfriend cheated on her with her brother while she was sleeping half dead on the thing. Process these things. So opinions do change a little bit. Some people can sabotage you in different ways. So trust me, having a gay man's perspective isn't necessarily the same as a straight man's perspective. Having a female's perspective isn't necessarily the same as a gay man's perspective. Having a female's perspective isn't necessarily the same as a straight man. You know what I mean? Perspectives are always different based on someone's attraction. So that's why I'm saying it'd be nice if we could finally get a female come on the show who's got a straight friend. So it gives us another perspective. You know what I mean? Or she can have both friends, you know, both gay and straight. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say to you. So when someone, I don't know who said it earlier on a second ago about, oh, blah, 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 blah. Nah, I told you, man. Yeah, you said that and it made sense. I changed my mind. There you go. You changed your mind, didn't you? You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, you got to be careful. Are you saying that all straight men in relationships constantly think about cheating on it? No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, man. I'm just saying that perspectives can be different. You see what I'm saying? Regardless whether a man is single or not, or a woman is single or not, perspectives, it would just be nice to bring in newer, other avenues so we can really, tackle certain things, you don't know me, that damn, man. You don't know me, damn. I guess Dana's a Gemini. Anyway, let's continue. Patrick. Man with a Tesla.
Patrick, a gente ia comprar alguma coisa e eu tô até agora sem entender. Depois de ter rodado a loja inteira, foi algo que eu gostei, a única coisa que ele me deixou levar foi só um vaso. Ele simplesmente faz as coisas que ele quer e não importa com a minha opinião. Ele gosta de controlar a relação.
Oh, you're a Scorpio. You're a Scorpio. Like, you're crazy, man. Scorpios run away from me, man. Listen, I'm joking. Yeah, Scorpios are high maintenance. You know what? Scorpios are great as friends, but in relationships, I've never been in a relationship with Scorpio per se, but like people say that like as friends they're amazing, but in relationships they're just, you know, they could be a lot. But I don't know whether that's true or not. I've been friends with Scorpio, you know what I mean, but never been in a relationship. Thank you for the super chat, Trisha. Thias wants to finance. Wait, Thias wants to finance. To not feel guilt when she spends money. Fact is, she is a kid and never paid a bill. What does she care that he makes as long as her nails, lashes, brows, and hair are done? Patrick is a type of Salvin meathead. And let's not forget though, he's also a freaking, what do you call it? A former roidhead. I get what you're saying. Aquarius would be good at that. Do you know what though? Do you know what is it? I really like Aquarius people. I think the only issue that I have with Aquarius is that we're very similar. Like Libras can be very laid back, and Aquarius people are very laid back too. And I think sometimes it's not necessarily always good to be in a situation where you got two people that are both just laid back, you know. But I don't really have any negatives to be fair about Aquarius, to be honest with you. Really don't. Scorpio and Cancer are the strongest love match. Thank God for that. I'm so happy that you said Scorpio and Cancer are strong for each other, not Scorpio and Libra. Otherwise, I'll be running.
You know, add some more things to make it look nice, I guess.
Well, sair for nothing. Just buy.
Well, yeah, I told you I don't want to buy a lot of stuff right now.
I definitely could never be with. I could never be with a Cancer. I'll tell you for sure. No, I can't do it. Can't do it. I swear to God, a Cancer is a mixture of a Gemini and a Capricorn. Tell me otherwise. Tell me otherwise. Trust me. Yeah, no, a Cancer is actually a mixture of a Gemini and a Capricorn, and even a little bit of an Aries too. I'm telling you, man. They got one hell of a mixture. Hey. Run.
So decorations aren't really that important to me, so...
No, that is important to me.
Okay, well fine, go buy them. Later on. Like, you can when you have your own money.
Huh?
I said you can when you have your own money.
See, you know, I'm a Cancer and it fits me to a T. There you go. My first ever serious relationship seemed strong till I introduced my partner to my best friend who was already in a same-sex relationship. My friend said my partner was too good looking to date me. Case closed. Case closed.
You never talk to me like this, huh?
We'll get the decorations later, after we plan our wedding. And we
You told me that. You don't told me that.
Well, that's because things change. This is all new to me too.
Change your mind because
No, this stuff's new to me. I'm not used to taking care of someone and paying for everything all the time.
Do you know what? I am so happy that Patrick is behaving this way. Why? Let me tell you why I'm so happy. Because I've been telling people that Patrick is no saint. I've been telling people the reason why Thias behaves the way she does is because Patrick has done some madness before the show even aired. He's done some madness that was never recorded or maybe removed. But people were like, oh, but Thias reminds me of Larissa. But Thias reminds me of Jasmine. But Thias reminds me of blah, 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 blah. I don't know why Thias is reminding everybody of all these people when people just couldn't see that Patrick is an absolute tool. Everybody needs to start learning something here, okay? All right? Yes, I will toot my own horn. My observation skills are brilliant. Somebody tell me how many times I have given a review on a couple and been incorrect. It always comes out in the end. I told you, this guy, her behavior doesn't come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? There's something that he would have done. Point blank, period. I saw the connections. Now you are all seeing that he's rude. Two faces, as Miss Green just said in the comment section right there. I've been telling you all. But this is all those people who disagreed with me. Been telling you. You're watching him now. Look at the way he's talking to her. So disrespectful. Last week was the biggest hint of them all when he sat there and called bare gal that he doesn't even know ugly. Just to make her feel better, but just to make Thias feel better. The fact that he felt it was okay to insult women that he doesn't even know in the same house as him tells you a whole lot about a character. How dare someone call other people ugly that you don't even know? And even if you did know them, how dare you call other people ugly? Who are you? Do you know how degrading that is? Do you know how much that can bring someone down? Listen, some of those women may struggle with confidence. Some of them may have taken hours to get ready. Some of them may have high anxiety and it took them a lot to leave the house. You don't know. So the fact that he thought it was okay to call them ugly just to reassure her tells you that he's the kind of person that will say anything, and I mean anything, to get his own way. So Lord knows what he told her before she came to the States. I think, just like Miona, she was promised things. Okay, just like Muhammad promised things, but their counterparts are now telling them that, oh, we can't afford this, we can't do this. So why did you tell her that you are going to be able to look after her financially? This is not a coincidence, ladies and gentlemen. This is their lies catching up with them. And shout out for the super chat there, Tammy. Preach, thank you so much. Shout out, come on now. Let's not mess about. You know what I mean? Telling you, if you're new to the channel, of course, it's different. You're getting to know how I function. But the people that have been here, you should know now. When I make a video and I tell you something, man, you should be like, you know what, man? I may not agree with you right now because I got my own observations, but I'm going to be open-minded that you may be correct. That's what I think people should start saying now. You know what I'm saying? That I don't see what you're seeing, but I'm going to be open-minded that it may happen. Yeah, and then when it happens, you can be like, I was open-minded, rather than, nah, man, I disagree with you. I think that she's this or that. And then I can sit here and basically brag about how you didn't see it. They don't call me detective for no reason. Thank you for the super chat, Vicky. Thank you for the super chat there. Yes. But let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. And also, don't forget, though, if you are a member or patron, and if you're not now, it's fine. But if you become a member patron, that is the place where you can come and I can give you even better information about how I'm really feeling. That's way much more convincing to why I feel the way I feel. So you doubt me less. So for that unrestricted content, unfiltered stuff, Patreon's the place you gotta be. You know what I mean? Come on now. Thank you for the super chat, Lit Lil Red. I like that, man. I agree with you all over 99.9%. Come on now. Aha. By telling her the girls were ugly, does that mean if they were pretty, she needs to worry? Exactly my point. Exactly my point. You know what I mean? So what does that mean? If he takes steroids, he F her out with a small. You need to read that. Rewrite that comment. I'm gonna lie to you, man. That one's a bit offy. If he takes steroid, please can you write that again, please? You got me laughing so hard. Listen, man, I do what I can. I wasn't actually meant to make you laugh, to be fair. Okay, it's all good. But yeah, thank you for all the super chats coming through right now, ladies and gentlemen. Really, really appreciate them. Come on now, let's not mess about. Let's get it.
You like to control everything.
No, I just do control a lot of things. I'm the one making the money for us.
The way she was like, you like to control, he was like, no, I just do like control it. You see the smirk on his face? You see the smirk on his face? Look at it.
Do to me. I'm not used to taking care of someone and paying for everything.
Wait for it.
All the time.
Wait for it. Here we go. Here we go.
You like to control everything.
No, I just do control a lot of things.
Look at him. I just do things. Boy, you're lucky. I condone no violence. Yes, I condone no violence. Yes. Patrick slept with the woman that he claimed that he kissed. He probably did sleep with the woman that he claimed to kiss, to be honest with you. If he's a control freak, you can't tell me he only kissed a woman and didn't do nothing else. Tell me otherwise.
Money for us. I'm gonna have a bigger say on like how it's spent. I mean, you're not gonna come here and just like spend all my money.
Well, I don't know how much money you make. I don't know because you.
Small D energy. Yeah, you're right. Patrick coming through with a small D energy, 100%.
Never show me nothing. Never.
Yeah, I mean. I make enough.
I make enough.
I make enough. Yeah. I mean, it fluctuates.
Show me.
That's like never been important to you, so it's kind of weird.
Your wife.
And?
Isso é tudo.
All the bills are paid. The lights are on. The refrigerator's full. You have all the clothes you want. Your nails are done. Your eyebrows are done. Your eyelashes are done. Like
it's your
everything
job,
you want, you have. So why?
He is flat out Mike. You know Mike from last season of 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days? Flat out Mike energy. You know how Mike was like, well, I paid for all of these things, so you must be doing all this stuff. He's doing the same thing. I pay for this, I pay for that, so you must da. Same energy as Mike. Why does TLC keep bringing these freaking fools to on their platforms? He's another Mike, flat out. Look at him, the way he's going in and that. I pay for this. Well, it was your you're the one that told her that you was gonna pay for all these things. You gave her this thought of like this world, and now she's here. You're changing it. Nah, listen, Mike. This is another Mike. Ladies, stay away from Mandem who take steroids. Yes, and bold men from New York like Michael. Yes, please. Do you know what though? He's probably worse than John. To be honest with you, he's probably far worse than John. Oh yeah, if she didn't do those luxuries, then he wouldn't have her. But it's the thing though. Right? He done all of those things to get her. If you do things, if you spend money and float your money to get someone, remember that is the foundation you have set. So that means you got to keep up the energy all the time. If you get with someone without having to spend a penny, or you're keeping it cordial or whatever, then that's how your relationship is going to be. So to be honest with you, there was a good chance that there is a possible chance that she may not be with him if he never done all those things. But either way though, it is still his fault. Which he's the one that decided to do it. Just like the rest of these clowns. Bilal, you know, you name them all. Pathetic. Yes, pathetic. Yes. My Billy Madison. Is it? Wait. No, wait. What's Adam Sandler's name in Waterboy? What's the name of his character in Waterboy? Damn it. Oh, no, in Billy Madison. Remember that scene in Billy Madison when he mocks the kid with starters? At the time, it was funny. Still funny now, but nowadays we wouldn't be allowed to laugh at things like that because the word is so sensitive. But remember in Billy Madison when he goes, the read thing, Bobby Boucher, yes, Bobby Boucher. I need to watch that film again to be fair. So my impression would be terrible anyway, but I should, yeah. Bobby Boucher. Now this is high. This is what they call high quality H2O. Gatorade. No, H2O. Gatorade. H2O. Gatorade. Sorry. Back when Adam Sandler was making good films, man. Nowadays, I don't know what he'd be doing. But anyway, let's continue.
It doesn't matter how it happens. It's hard for me to like fully trust someone, especially money and finances. And I know a lot of that is because how I grew up. My finances and like how we get by is doing its job and doesn't need to be checked on. Like, why does she need to know every detail?
It's strange, so strange. How?
It's not strange. You're not even my wife yet. You're not even my wife yet. It's my money. You'll know once you're my wife.
You are a very strange person.
Okay. You just don't get it. We have money, trust me. What do you think I think I'm spending all the time with you right now?
Show me.
No.
Okay.
I don't need to show you. You know?
My was like, you're not even my wife yet. Hey, okay. Do you know what's so mad though, right? You know, there are some humans in this world who are just generally just psychopaths. No matter what you do, they're going to be moving like psychos. But then there's people in this world who are made into psychos. Patrick is a flat out gaslighter. He is the kind of person that will make you feel like you are a complete psycho. And that is exactly what he is doing to Thais' character. He wants to paint her as unhinged as possible. Now, I ain't saying that she ain't. But I'm saying that he's trying to capitalize on that. He's trying to enhance it as possible by gaslighting even more. Because this conversation they're having now isn't clear that it needs to be had in the first place. But it's being had because of the way he's behaving. And he is gaslighting more and more and more. He sits there on his high horse of like, listen, I've got money and that's it. Like, yo, calm yourself down, bro. Calm yourself down. Like, no.
Painting on the wall? Go get a painting. Go. Here.
You don't understand.
Here, go. Take the card.
And
take some cash.
You can. I don't need. It's horrible.
Quando o Patrick jogou o dinheiro em mim,
You see the way he just threw his money at her and the card at her like that.
revoltada com ele. É muito desrespeitoso, sabe? Um homem fazer isso com a mulher em qualquer lugar do mundo. Eu acho que a mulher não merece isso. Não foi esse homem que eu apaixonei no Brasil.
You just take the card. Go.
Yeah, I'm done with this conversation.
Whatever.
He's one of those guys that growing up, he never had any decent woman in his life, and he purposely done this thing where he became. He's one of those people that told himself that when I have money, I'll have any woman that I want, and she's gonna stick around because I'm gonna be able to pay her. That's his mentality. You see what I'm saying? He dates a woman based on his own pocket, not based on what qualities that she can bring and he can bring to the relationship. You see what I'm saying? He dates women based on the fact that he can buy them. That is his that is his whole mentality. He's literally one of the this guy. I'm telling you now, when she was in Brazil, he did not kiss one woman. This guy was kissing bare gal, sleeping with bare gal out here. I'm telling you, he was doing the will. He was doing. Oh, then he came out. I was like, whoa, wrong platform. Let me pause real quick. Let's pause that word real quick. Yeah, this guy was going around doing it. This guy. Exactly, man. None of these couples are in love. Not at all. Not at all. The truth, all these women need to stop putting these men before their worth, because they are worth more than what they have been promised from their partners. 100%. I'm sorry, but I would not take that shit and spend it all. Oh, sorry, but I would take that shit and spend it all. Oh, Kaylin's a psycho. Kaylin's a psycho. She's like, I'm sorry, but I would take that shit and spend it all. You are a psycho. Hey, stay away from me. If I did that, which I never would, but if I did that and the woman took the card, I'd be like, damn, yep, yeah, shoot. Yep, we've got a crazy one on our hands. Yep, she's gonna go mess up the whole bank account. Can you please block all my cards before I'm robbed? I would, Dave, I would broke his ass and bounced. Oh, damn, I'm out. If she allows that, it would get worse. Oh, 100%, 100%. Peach Arts, how you doing? Silent viewer, hey, how you going? How you doing? How you doing? Come on now. Momo, how you doing? Hey, Madzie, good to see you. Hope you're well. I am good. I am very, very well, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Every single day is a good day. I hope you are well, and I hope every single day is a good day for yourself in particular, too. Come on now.
Yeah. You always want to see Atlanta. I know. So I figured, like, what better way to see Atlanta is to see Atlanta, right?
Wow, look at that.
Shy did a little dress shopping with Neff, but there's still a lot more that we need to talk about before we get married. Hey, we're not going that way. We're actually going this way. May not be. But for now, since she's never been here, I plan a nice date for us. I am Mr. Romantic, as Shy will call me.
I'm sorry. Hold on a minute. We are 10 episodes in, and now Bilal wants to call himself Mr. Romantic. 10 episodes in with 59 days to go, and now he wants to be nice. And now he's saying that apparently he's Mr. Romantic. Bilal. Okay, Bilal. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy.
Oh, wow.
You guys watch your step, okay?
Thank you.
Watch your step.
Let me tell you since.
What's the matter?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, my God.
We're off.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God.
Oh my.
If you're scared of heights, look down.
I now realize the bottom is glass.
The bottom is glass.
Okay. Yeah.
What? Breathe.
I was enjoying the VIP and everything.
So you look down. Don't look down. Just look at me. You're doing good. You're doing good.
Mm-hmm.
Breathe. Just take it in.
Why is it so scary for me?
And then you can start to enjoy the city.
Okay, I can
Start to
breathe.
see the city a little bit. Right now, just focus on me.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah, just focus on me. How can I take your mind off of some stuff?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Tell me anything.
It's probably not the best time. We got an email.
Yeah.
The contract, the marriage contract.
The prenuptial agreement.
Yeah. I'll show you a little bit of what it looks like.
I am in complete shock right now. Before I came here, Bilal had only mentioned the idea of a prenuptial agreement, and I was adamant that it was not for me, and we didn't speak about it again. I did not even know they write up a copy. So I guess this is your way of wooing me.
definitely I did not want to bring this up like in this scenario, and because this is supposed to be, it's nice me and you, but it's kind of like you have a pain, and then it's like, you know, you step on somebody's foot to take away from the other pain. In hindsight, I probably should have picked a better time to do that. Her mood changed quickly. I thought I was doing something good, kind of take her mind off of the hype, but it ended up being something bad. Definitely backfired.
I just wanted us to have like a love story without a
We do have a love story.
without a prenuptial agreement in between us.
We do have a love story. Marriage is compromising, but also marriage is a business. I don't like, even when you get married, like here legally, you have to sign a contract. You have to like, you know, sign a license.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When my man said that marriage is a business, I'm done. Man said marriage is a business. Marriage is a business. Woo! And now he wants to talk about signing contracts. Because you go by signing contract, it's a business. Don't get married if marriage is a business, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue.
It's like for us to have legal marriage. Everything that I'm doing is completely okay.
No. I could see there's no backing down when it comes to this prenuptial agreement. I could see there's no backing down.
I'm not doing anything that we're not supposed to do from a religious standpoint. Allah says always resort to writing things down. This is to say that, hey, whatever you said.
My man is bringing religion into the mix as well. He's using the religion as a reason to get a prenup. Hold on a minute. I didn't realize prenups had anything to do with religion. So what happens to people who are not religious to get prenups? The way he's bringing in religion into the conversation is a different ballgame. Okay.
Whatever I said, we're honoring what we said, and we're going to put it in writing, and we're going to sign it and say we agree to the terms and everything like that.
This is the thing that I hate about Shahid and Bilal. They always bring their religion into the conversation when it has nothing to do with anything, because they've both made it abundantly clear that even though they're both Muslim, they both come from a different type of culture based on their religion. So they have prenups in religion. Listen, I'm not saying they don't have prenups in religion. What I'm saying is that, isn't it fitting how these two always have to bring up religion in everything that they talk about? Why can't their love, speech bubbles, why can't their love just be love? And then obviously there is a logistics of how you get married within certain religions. Yes, of course. But when it comes to these two, they always use religion in a manipulative way. They always use religion in a controlling way. It has never been a point of where it's like, oh, it is religious. This is what we do. You know what I mean? It's always like, well, in the religion, we got to do this. Well, in the religion, we got to do that. Do you know what I mean? It's like, well, this. It's not just like, yeah. So basically, you know what I mean? Like the way they go about it is just madness. And let's be real. He said, right, okay, marriage is a business. And in our religion, process that. I would say that over. Marriage is a business, and in our religion, prenups are. You can't defend that. That's using religion to manipulate someone, or to take advantage of someone, or to control someone. You know what I mean? Nah, that's dirty. Dirty.
I tend to view a prenup not as something positive. It's something negative. It feels as if you don't trust the person. It feels as if your relationship is a transaction. And I believe in that hopeless type of romance. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, if I'm gonna get married to someone and I feel like that I need to get a prenup, I'm not getting married to you. That's as simple as that. Simple as that. So listen, I don't know if my future's listening, or they may watch this video back at some point. You never know, right? But just know, if I haven't proposed to you, it's because, well, I just don't really trust you. But I stay with you because I guess I just choose to do it for whatever sanity reason I had at the time. Yes. But if I don't propose to you, because I don't want to, it's because I feel like I need a prenup because I don't trust you. Yes. But don't get me wrong though. People do use prenups for different reasons. Okay. I'm not trying to slander prenups as if it's the end of the world type situations. I know, of course, there are many people who are in prenups for so many different reasons, right? But I know for me personally, if I was to get a prenup, I'm getting a prenup because I just don't trust your ass. I know that's what I would be doing it. So therefore, I'm not getting married to you. It's just that simple. Make that make sense. You can't make none of this make sense. I'm surprised no one has mentioned that Bilal pronounced
pronounced the same as Bilal is a powerful demon in Christianity and demonic. Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm happy that nobody has actually mentioned that, because, you know, I don't really want to get all political about religions and, you know, Muslim and Christianity. No, let's leave that alone. I highly regret reading that comment. No, let's not talk about it. That's not even relevant, to be fair, because I don't do these kind of conversations that might lead into, yeah, but Muslims do this, yeah, but no. Let's keep it healthy, ladies and gentlemen. Their relationship is transactional. Oh yes, 100%. Hit him, push him out, and see the. Oh yikes! Nah, no prenup here. Push him through the glass. Oh, you guys are savage, man. Bilal has a different definition of romance than most people do. Okay. You can save the stress of a prenup by not getting married. Exactly. I would never, ever tell you what my name is online, that's for sure. Did you know there's people out here who do some madness? I came to meet with people like toxic stuff. Yeah, we ain't doing that. Yeah, but there are some people that really just clean out their man. Look at Johnny Depp and Amber. They were married for years and she got 30 mil and then tried to ruin his life. She should have had one. Listen, there you go.
Romantic feeling where two people come together, we build, we survive, we make it work. We don't need a contract to dictate our relationship. So I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I want to support Brittany, but in the end, I feel scared.
Please weigh into the recorder.
Laugh like Maddie, what is your SSN and mother's maiden name? I see you did there. You're mocking it. I see you did there. Okay, but that's a millionaire. Patrick probably is a millionaire, to be honest with you. That cheeky little bugger.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, I'm ready.
I like that. I feel rich, but everyone. I feel rich, but everyone thinks I'm poor. So who knows? I like that. To be fair with you, I like that. I feel rich within health. You know what I'm saying? And everybody actually does think that I'm poor, to be fair. But that's probably because I make people believe that I'm poor. I mean, I'm not rich, don't get it twisted, you know what I'm saying? I guess your name is Ben or something. Yes, my name is Benjamin, yes. Benjamin Linus. If you know, you know. Benjamin Linus, if you know, you know. Yeah. Come on.
Tonight is the fight night. We stayed last night in the hotel close to the fight.
Madzie would have all the crazy chicks banging on his door. God told me to marry you. Can you imagine?
Oh, you're so sexy, baby. So this fight is like my American dream. I'm so excited. I can't believe it's just a few hours of my fight.
Are you resting?
Yeah, I'm resting. Just chill out.
If I were you, I would be probably having a nervous breakdown.
Yeah.
What if I tell you I have a bad feeling about this? It's not going to go the way you think it should go.
I will pray, my God. I will pray, just listen.
I'm really nervous.
Does Ari never get bored of listening to her own voice? You know how like we all listen to our voice back on a recording, we just hate our voice? I don't know how Ari didn't listen to her voice and thought, you know what, I'm never going to talk again. My voice is dreadful. It's so draining. Like, Ari, please, just listen to yourself and hopefully just stop you from talking. Yes, please. That is a mean thing to say, but I mean it. Please listen to yourself so you can stop talking. Yes. Very draining, yes.
Right now, in part because of my dad. When we asked him to come, my dad made it very clear that he has no intention to watch any MMA fight. My dad is a doctor, and honestly, some of the statistics and the data that he mentions are pretty scary. Vinny could get seriously hurt or die. So my dad's staying home watching Avi. I just want to tell you, if you don't...
What star sign is Ari again? Can somebody find out what star time she is? Yeah, I mean, I got a feeling, but somebody let me know.
Want to do it, you don't have to.
On purpose, like something.
Like, who cares if anyone says, like, oh, he didn't do it? Like, it's not a big deal if you decide, you know what? I just want to have dinner with Avi and Iris.
Yeah, listen, just let me try it. Just like something, I don't want to kill myself, like something I promise you.
You can't promise me you're not going to get hurt, and you can't promise me that you're not going to get killed.
Baby, I understand. I know you're so worried, like something, okay? Don't ask me this question, okay?
I want to support Vinny, and I'm going to be there. But in the end, I feel scared. I'm nervous. Because what if something does happen to him? Like, I want to be able to marry him. I want him to have all his faculties to be able to get married to me. So, it's hard. So there's nothing I can say to make you not fight now.
No, you can't. I make my mind, like, already just ready, just no more look back. I don't want to look back.
Yo, good to see you. Benny, what's up, brother? How are you?
Good.
Ready? It's time. Let's get to it.
When I arrive in an event, so I'm so happy. Like when I walk, I see my dream. Thinking in my mind, just I have to win. I hope that.
Someone said that Ari is a Scorpio, but then someone said Ari is a Virgo. Can we like clarify, please? What is she? Well, Tammy says her birthday is September 19th, but then Izzy said her birthday is November 10th. So what is she then? Do you know what though? Virgo does fit the profile a little bit more. I once knew a Virgo, and boy man, she loved to complain. I was like, oh God, please just stop talking to me. Ugh.
If I win this, Ari, her fear or like her weird stuff, I think it's going like more down. Like if I win this game.
All right, let's get you wrapped up.
The Virgos have been gaslighted.
You don't have that much time. We're good. If you need some water, grab it.
I need to do so many sports and dancing, singing. But for me, my passion is MMA. So that's #1 my dream. But
Susan's like, star signs are BS. Sorry guys, don't flame me. Now listen. I'm not saying that star signs are legit, you know what I mean? Because I disagree with the compatibility. When you look into the compatibilities that they put you in, I'm like, nah, I don't agree with them. But when I look at the traits, I only agree with the traits that they tell you based on the star sign, but I don't agree with the compatibilities. Because when I saw that apparently Libras are compatible with Geminis and Aries, that's when I knew that star signs were BS when it comes to compatibility. Because I refuse to be compatible with Gemini or Aries or what's the other one? I think the other one was a Sagittarius, to be fair. I refuse that.
it's not like anything I did in Ethiopia. It's not like training. This is real deal.
Hi, Mom.
Oh my God.
I've been praying
Yeah.
all day.
Thanks for praying.
Wow. You look great. Are you trying to distract him from the fight? Is that the point of this?
Yeah.
So how are you guys feeling about this?
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
How's she?
She's nervous.
Nervous wreck.
Yeah.
I can let you, warm up and stuff. We're gonna go get ready and sit in our seats and
Okay. See you guys.
bye. We love you.
Love you.
I love
Okay, bye.
you. Okay.
Mom's rooting for you.
I understand. Don't worry, Mom.
Tonight is a very emotional night for me. I'm a nervous wreck. I'm excited for Binyam, but being the nurse and mom that I am, I'm worried that he's going to get hurt. So I go between super excitement and feel like I'm going to cry. You're nervous.
What's wrong with Gemini? I'm not even gonna answer that question. I'm gonna lie to you, man. I'm done roasting Geminis. I'm not even gonna answer the question. I'll let someone else answer that question. What's wrong with Aries? I'm not gonna answer that question either. I'll let someone else answer that question as well. I look at them. Sal and Gypsy, Dana. Geminis are usually two-faced and selfish. Yeah, I'm not even getting involved.
Not to make you nervous. I checked out the medics. I checked out the ambulance. Want to make sure they have everything.
So Vicky keeps saying dance dress. That Ari's wearing a dance dress. Do you know what it is here? It's because she wants to wear something to stand out. That's what it is. Exactly why I don't believe in Zodiac. I was bullied by a Gemini back in school. Well, there you go. Gemini's a bully thing. Listen. You know, I'm a Libra. My Gemini is X2. You are spot on. Exactly. I'm a Libra. My Gemini was X2. Yeah.
It's your time.
Anita, I feel sorry for you. You're a Libra and your mum and daughter both Gemini and your sister's in Aries. Enough said. Ooh, I feel sorry for you, man. My bad, Diana. My bad, Diana. My bad, Diana. My bad. Sorry, so I'm seeing there's Diana and then there's Dana. My apologies. There's Diana and Dana. Sorry, I apologize.
control everything. I'm not a statue for just smile and do nothing.
Is that right, buddy? Told you, go buy some paintings.
Passa muita coisa na sua cabeça quando o Patrick jogou dinheiro em mim. Meu pai tem a razão e ele tá certo. Ele acha que os americanos só querem tirar vantagem das brasileiras, que eles vão comprar elas com dinheiro, e esse comportamento dele tá me deixando preocupada. Esse não é o jeito que um homem deve tratar uma mulher. Esse não é uma forma respeitosa.
I'm just gonna chill on the couch and watch some TV.
This conversation is not about money. It's about sharing. You don't share me things. You keep me dark. You always say, "Oh, be happy." I'm not a statue for just smile and do nothing.
I don't.
You like to control everything. Todas as decisões você quer fazer sozinho, entendeu? Tudo.
No, I don't like to make them alone. It's just that's what I've had to do most of my life, so I'm just used to it.
I'm saying I'm here to support you. You can include me in your decisions.
I want to share with you. Like, I would like to have your help one day, but right now, I have to help you with so many things because you're brand new. You're depending on me to be strong and take care of you, and I don't want to like be vulnerable with you and say, "Holy, this is really hard for me."
I understand, but try to be better. Just try.
Okay. When I was a kid, I just really didn't have like much of a support system, so sometimes.
This guy loves to talk about his childhood, man. When I was a kid. Well, guess what? You're not a kid anymore. Move on. The rest of us have to do that. I moved on. Jeez.
I'm stressed out about a lot of different things and try to deal with it myself. It's not fair to her, so it's definitely something I need to work on. I want to be more open with you, and I want you to, know what's going on financially. But at the same time, too, like, I really need you to realize that, like, it's not something that just, like, comes easily.
Sit down. You will get married alone, okay?
I guess we're back to South Dakota.
Thanks.
Hey, love.
Okay, baby.
How you doing?
Good. Where are we going?
Let's just go, I don't know, go to the park. I just need to get a breath of fresh air. This morning, I had a serious conversation with my parents, and it was really eye-opening. I really care about what they think and feel. So I think that my parents telling me, "Hey, we see that you're unhappy, and we think you're making the wrong decision," it's weighing heavy on my mind. Sometimes the truth hurts, and it's time for me to be, completely.
Ooh, okay. Looks like this is gonna get interesting. He's not a kid anymore, but he didn't get the therapy he needed to move on. Some people need the therapy. You didn't. He does. Okay. Let me put it this way. There is a lot of people in this world that may need therapy. There's a lot of people who may not need therapy because they're fine on their own. But then there's a lot of people in this world who don't need therapy. But then there's a lot of people in this world who will purposely use any traumatic experiences in their life as an excuse to manipulate other people. Now, it is subjective whether those people do need therapy or if they don't need therapy and they know that they're doing it on purpose. So here's the thing. I think that when it comes to throwing out the idea of therapy, it's something that I guess nowadays a lot of people throw out easier rather than maybe trying to observe the situation. If I'm observing the situation with Patrick, would I say that he needs therapy per se? I would say possibly. I would say he would benefit from therapy. Or would I say that he needs it? Not necessarily. Why? Well, because if you ask me, he is someone that is a manipulator. He is someone that is calculated. He's calculated enough to find a female that he had every intentions of buying rather than actually falling in love with properly. So if you ask me, he is someone that is purposely using his traumatic experiences to manipulate every scenario. There's a lot of people in this world who use their traumatic experiences to manipulate other people. But then there are people in this world who generally do need therapy and they actually go and get it done. So it's a matter of identifying what kind of character is Patrick. Not a matter of comparing him to me, because I may have been able to succeed in life without therapy, but it doesn't mean I'm in comparison to this guy, because this guy right here, he is a manipulator and he is in full control of what he is doing. I believe that he's in full control of what he's doing, and that is just my opinion based on the way he behaves. But again, though, it doesn't mean that he doesn't necessarily need therapy, because, and I wouldn't say that I don't need therapy neither. I think that I would benefit from it. I think that he would benefit from it. I think everyone who would benefit from therapy, regardless of their circumstances, don't get me wrong, because it's a way to open up other avenues in your mind of how you can maybe, change your perception in certain areas. So don't get me wrong, it's something that is great to be used for everybody. But this guy right here is a flat out manipulator. So I don't think therapy is even in the question with this guy, or even a comparison to myself. That's just my opinion, personally. Thank you, Mads, for your logic and human. Everyone support him. Like this, super chats are great. Support the Mads. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much, Trisha. Really appreciate that. Can you give the name of your rescue or who I can contact? What are you talking about? I think you're talking to someone else, aren't you? You disagree. William Stevens like disagree. Thias is the problem. I mean, William Stevenson, if you believe that Thias is the problem, well, good for you. I am not going to rant. I think you're new to the stream. I've already gone over the rant based on Thias and thingy. So yeah, I'm just gonna say good for you. Okay, yeah, we don't always have to agree, but maybe you watch the video back and you see something that I said earlier on that may sway your decision. Thank you for the super chat, Tammy. Thank you so much. More truths. Come on now. Amen. Thank you. 100%. Thank you. Steroids have messed him up. Awful mood swings. You guys are gonna let go of the steroids. Listen, this is nothing to do with steroids, man. This guy is he's just a DICK. That's what he is. Nothing to even do with it. That stuff is probably flushed out of him by now. He's just that guy. Honestly, I question though. I generally think that I reckon that he's worse than John, to be honest with you. Because let's not forget, he said that he pushed away his whole family at one point. And John is basically the only person he has left in his life. Let's not forget that. This guy drags everyone into his relationship, so he plays everyone off each other, then blames people for any possible outcome. Michelle, that's a very good point. I didn't even process that. That's a very good point. New to the stream, but not to the couple. All right, cool. Yeah, no. I mean, obviously, yeah, new to the stream, which is fantastic, William. But what I'm saying is that earlier on in the stream, I did talk about my opinion based on Patrick and Thias, and also, I'm not too sure if you're just new to the stream or new to the channel, but I did also make a video prior as well about my thoughts about how Patrick treats Thias. But at the end of the day, Thias, of course, is not a saint in any way necessarily, but Patrick is the problem. He is the one that is putting out this narrative that she is this bizarre person, which I'm not saying that she's not. She probably is, but I'm saying that he's the root of the problem. He's the Don Dana. Toxic masculinity is the problem. I don't think Patrick is willing to let himself seem weak or not in control. That's a possibility. Toxic masculinity. No, that's a fair point. I can see that. I can see that for sure. 100%. 100%. Thias is the one with the... No. Wait. I don't know if she's got a brother in Brazil. I can't remember. But I know that obviously in this situation, it is Patrick who has the brother John. Aloha. How you doing? Aloha. Hey, squared.
Be transparent with me. I'm gonna just put everything on the table.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Sometimes I just don't know what people listen to, I basically literally just cleared this conversation. So, who am I calling out? Eveline says, well, childhood trauma goes into your adulthood. Cancer would help with that. I literally just said everybody would obviously benefit from counseling anyway in any kind of way, but it's a matter of identifying X. And then you come out, yeah, but counseling, but obviously, you know, like childhood trauma goes into. Oh, we know that. Yes, hello. I just said that. Yes, hello. I just counseled. Come on. Man, so hard to keep up with. I guess I am. I don't know. Unless you talk about something else, but that's yeah, okay. Make it make sense.
Just under a lot of stress and pressure, and I just feel like everything's kind of in turmoil right now. You know, obviously, the creative stuff is stressing me out with not having our album done. You and I got a lot of stuff to figure out. It's just not ideal, you know. I'm just feeling a lot of conflicting emotions.
Okay. Jibri has been acting completely strange to me since he was in Chicago. Things have been very tense in the house. And Jibri has been so distant, and I don't really know the reason. I'm trying to be understanding and to wrap my head around it, but it makes me nervous.
I had an interesting talk during coffee with my parents.
What exactly are they talking about?
They think that we aren't ready. They think that, I think they're just more so playing off.
This guy, this boy. Onagi salmon skin roll, yes. Friends, hashtag Ruskett, if you know, you know. Let me explain. Did you hear what he said? We've already said, someone said it earlier on in the stream, that Jibri happily allowed his mother and his father to put all the blame onto Mione, right? Miona, right? We said that, right? And how he never really wants to say things as if like he's in the wrong or as if it's coming from him, because he's just literally a weak human being. The first thing that he says in his comment, in this sentence right here, just defines everything that we've said everyone in the stream.
I had an interesting talk during coffee with my parents.
He said, I had an interesting conversation with my parents. Why does it matter? The fact that he's saying that is him saying it because he knows whatever he says next, he can put the blame onto who? Because remember, Jibri never takes accountability for anything. It's always someone else. So he's already started off with the seed of, so I had an interesting conversation with my parents. And I guarantee you, I don't know what's going to happen next, but I guarantee you, my humble opinion, that the next thing that's going to happen in this conversation is that if this conversation backfires on him, he's going to portray it in a way of, I had a conversation with mom and dad, that basically this is him already saying that, well, everything that he's saying right now isn't necessarily from his own mouth. So therefore she gets upset. She can't necessarily be upset with him. Watch.
What exactly are they talking about?
They think that we aren't ready. They think that,
They think that we aren't ready. Hold on a minute. When they asked him, did he not say that I would not get married to Miona right now if we had more time? But he's saying that they think we are not ready. Okay, keep going. And I'm not saying that that's not what they think. But what I'm saying is that he agreed to it, so he needs to talk about it as if it's actually him, because it is actually idiot.
I think they're just more so playing on how I'm acting, you know, and that I'm not being as excited as they think I should be. I don't know, I think they're just worried about me. Don't do that. Don't roll your eyes. Don't do that.
I don't feel any support from your parents.
See, you see that? He was like, don't do that. Don't roll your eyes, right? And then she was like, you hear that? Then she's like, oh, I don't feel any support from your parents. So the conversation isn't even about the fact that they're not ready or he's not ready. The conversation now is about, oh, but his parents said he's not ready. So therefore, she's now going to go on the attack to his parents rather than go on attack onto him. Because this guy is, oh my. Ladies, stop marrying males who claim to be men. Males who are clearly still little boys. Stop it. And don't try and please do not go into a relationship with a male that claims to be a boy, or you know is a boy, and you believe that you can mold him into how you want him to be. You can't mold a boy. and you can't mold a man neither. So basically, don't try and mold someone because it's not going to work. It's going to backfire at some point. Remember that. Think of it this way. We know that women live longer than men. We know that women have the ability to have intercourse pretty much forever compared to men. If you want to make sure that you are getting that pum-pum for as long as possible, go into a relationship with a guy that you can keep happy, and he can keep you happy, because that means the happier he is, the longer he can keep giving you that And we all know that when it comes to having that sex drive, women's sex drive is a whole lot higher than mandem. So if you're a lady right now and you'll be married to a guy, you're in a relationship with a guy, and he can't get it up sometimes, or it's because he's not happy. It's because there's clearly something happening in your relationship. Maybe you tried to mold him and now it's not working anymore, and now he can't get happy anymore because he realizes X, Y, Z. So trust me when I tell you, find a man that you don't need to mold, that you won't mold in any kind of way. One that comes fully ready to make you happy, and you can make him happy too. Remember that, ladies. Because nowadays, we're seeing ladies who could be 50 trying to get of a guy that's 40. Kris Jenner, for example, 60, but guy over 30 because she needs one that can still put in the tank. You know what I mean? Like, yo, trust me. So, yeah, so you don't want to be going around boys like, what's his name? Jabri, that's the one. Miona, we all know you probably got the highest sex drive, you know what I'm saying? So, you keep doing this tick for tat with this guy. By the time that you're 40 and he's 40, you ain't having it no more. Maybe even earlier than that. But let's continue. Precious is like, relationships are overrated. Hey, Precious likes that freedom, man. Legs be open all the time. Precious walks in, is like, you know why they call me Precious, right? Because Precious is always ready to... Okay, let's go.
I don't know what exactly I did for someone not to like me. I was like always okay with everything. Not even sometimes when I have different opinion, wasn't saying anything. She never gonna know me with the comments she was making because she never gonna get
comments.
Excuse me? The only thing she's been doing since I came here is making stupid comments.
Like what?
It was my clothing.
You hear the way Miona just said stupid comments. So Miona has just insulted his mother. Remember, his mother and David was insulting her earlier. He did nothing to defend her in that scenario because he wanted her to be the cause of the blame. Now she is complaining about the parents. Who is the problem in this situation? Jabri is, because Jabri will go to his family, he'll go to his friends, let them talk smack about Miona. He will agree with it. He'll then go to Miona, then she'll talk smack about his friends, his parents. Then he will also agree with it. There is no, all of these conversations have no, they're all pointless. They're all pointless. Like legit all pointless.
Then cooking, then I have to say their wishes about someone else's wedding and marriage. And I feel like they know they can influence Jabri easily. So I would really need him to step out and start behaving like a man if he wants this relationship to succeed.
These are my parents. I want you to like them and I want them to like you.
Well, she should have tried if she's your mom.
It's not just her. You gotta try too.
With her attitude towards me, I don't have a need to get closer to her.
That's up.
Yeah, I came to this point because this is 2 months already that this is happening. And I've been nothing but respectful, waiting for her to realize that I don't have any mean intentions. I don't know what else am I supposed to do.
I'm in a bind right now because right now they're saying they don't even want to come to our wedding.
Oh, that's absolutely fine.
That's not absolutely fine.
They didn't necessarily say that they did not want to come to your wedding. They said that they are unable to come to your wedding because the planning has been poor, because the planning should have been done before the 90 days. So trying to come to the wedding now isn't something that is necessarily possible. But they never actually necessarily said that they did not want to come to the wedding. You see the way this guy is playing the field. It's like he wants everybody to argue. It's like he wants everyone to go tick for tack. Is this guy okay? Is there something missing in his brain cell or something? Jabri agrees with whomever he listens to last. Facts. He has no personality. This guy, like, this is what I'm saying to you guys right here. The Jibri and Miona that we get on social media is the fake ones. The ones that we get on the show is more closer to who the hell they really are. I'm telling you now. I am telling you now. What we see online is just fake, 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 fake. What we see on the show is more close to their reality. I promise you.
Me though, that's huge, man. That's a huge red flag for me. And then what's gonna happen for me is I'm gonna say all of this. I'm gonna get married to the goddamn music and the art.
No, you should focus on us if you want this to work. Do you want this to work?
If it's gonna be like this, no. If you're gonna be standing in your way and I'm only doing my wedding and I don't want to talk to your mom or you don't care to have a relationship, like that's a big red flag for me. You know, the other thing that my dad brought up, which I know you probably won't like, but he said, why don't you guys postpone the wedding and do it later?
Would you?
Continue to have our relationship and get to know each other more and get married at a later date when we have more funds and we're financially stable? You wouldn't do it, would you?
No, I will leave your ass if you want that.
Okay. Well, that just says a lot right there.
That says a lot about you, what you just said. I would never agree on the option of...
She is testing him. She is testing him. Man was like, I got a backbone. Jibri was like, yeah, let me get my backbone here. Listen, lady, I listen, if we, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. This is my poker face right now. This is my poker face. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. And then she was like, I would leave you though. She didn't even hesitate. And the way my man's face changed real quick, he was like, oh, that didn't work. That did not go to plan. Let's see what happens next.
Continuing to date him and go back to Serbia. That sounds more childish than anything else that he ever said. We were planning for this. I think that people are putting even more stress on him. Jibri should grow up and stop thinking what they're thinking. Parents get in your head like a 15-year-old. You're almost 30. What you talking about? You want to get your life together or you want to continue dating and doing whatever?
I'm not, trust me, if we don't work out, I'm not dating nobody. I gotta
then make sure we work out and stop listening to what your parents are telling you.
Imagine being 26, 28 and being schooled by a 23-year-old. Woohoo! Imagine being schooled by a 23-year-old when you're like 26, 28. I can't remember which one it is. Woohoo! She's putting it onto him. He thought, let me have a backbone. And she said, you want to back who? You want to back what? Oh, you want to be Mr. Tough Guy now? Okay, we can go 1-on-1. And boom, she laid the smack down. She got him in the rock bottom. Boom! And then she was like, let me give you the people's elbows. She took off the flicking thing. She done the dance. The skip and then the drop. This guy's sitting there, he's like, she is pushing him. She is testing the waters. You know what this is? This is now a battle of the fittest. Survival of the fittest. She's like, it's either I win or your mother wins or nobody wins. Who's gonna win? She's ready to go to war. She's ready to go to war. Oh man, this is different, man. Anyway, let's go. Oh, what's to say? I mentioned therapy before. I mentioned therapy before you mentioned it, and then got around to you reading mine. I thought your comment was because I mentioned it. Yeah, no, Maz. I tried to like you, and then I don't know what it says. I mean, listen, to be honest with you, I don't really want you to try to like me. If you like me, you don't. You know what I mean? Never try to like somebody. Ladies and gentlemen, never, ever try to like somebody, okay? You know what I mean? It's either you like someone or you don't. If you try and like someone and then you realize that you don't like them, you know what I mean? See if you do, you don't. You know what I mean? Just keep life simple, man. Come on now, man. I don't try to like nobody. See if I like you, I don't. That's it. There's no middle ground. Young people from other countries tend to be more mature than Americans. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not an American, so I can't even comment on that. You know what I mean? Listening from St. Lucia. You are funny, thank you. Oh, I actually had a friend from St. Lucia, to be fair with you. Do you know what I mean? I've never been there before, but I would like to go there sometime, you know. To be fair, I want to go to all the Caribbean islands, not going to lie to you. There's some awesome info out there from the Tell O's film last weekend. Oh, is there? That's cool. Good point. Thank you. Love from a Gichi. What's Chi-Chi? I've never heard that before. Did you just make that up? I don't know. It's 90-day deathmatch. 90-day deathmatch. Love you, Maddie. Didn't have to ponder it. I don't ponder nothing. Come on now, man. Listen. Life is just, listen, man, life is many things, but I do what I can to keep it simple, you know what I mean? So I was like, keep it moving. And let's get into it.
When you first got married, you didn't have a prenuptial agreement. Him presenting a prenup. So I was like, okay. So I was like, okay. He shocked me by Ferris wheel. I felt like a lady. I felt so special, like a queen. But at the Ferris wheel, he shocked me by presenting the prenuptial agreement. So I was like, okay. So I'm guessing all this VIP.
Oh, it's food. Okay.
Treatment at the Ferris wheel. So it's like he has that bomb waiting for me.
Hey, you guys, come on with me. Come with me. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? Keep them closed. Keep them closed. Open your eyes. Have you ever been on a horse and carriage ride?
No.
Now you have with yours truly. I like to show love in multiple different ways. Whether it's just experiences, whether it's quality time. I like to romance her and be romantic. Who's doing stuff like this? Nobody but me.
Yeah.
But right now, the romance is kind of dwindling, going out of the window. Babe, so we were literally all the way up there. You did it. We got to see a view of Atlanta that a lot of people haven't seen. I can definitely see the mood has changed. You know, she's quiet. And I can see, like, in the back of her mind, she's thinking about the prenup.
Babe, I just want to say something quick. You showed me something. I could see it again, just by chance.
You talking about the contract?
Yeah, I just want to say something. I know I can really make out a lot of words.
I was going to serenade you and start singing.
But what?
What are you reading, the contract?
I'm not saying anything where with all kids.
It should have that in it.
And your previous children, I'm saying if you have more children, like,
Yeah,
that's why I asked if there's any addition to this.
What are you looking for when you say our children?
I just want to know, like, I just didn't see anything where
About us having
if
kids?
anything happens, if my kids will be taken care of. I didn't say anything much about me being taken care of. It shows like Bilal is protecting his
Yeah, the husband, his role is to be the maintainer, provider, protector of his future wife.
Bilal?
So basically, Bilal only does something romantic only when he's got news to give. That isn't great.
I know you're trying to choose your words correctly to not offend me, but I feel as if you don't trust me. Him presenting a prenup for me shows that he don't trust me 100%. He's like, oh, he has to safeguard himself because what he went through in the past and like what he went through with his ex. It's like, I have to pay the price of everything that's happened.
I don't get it with you with the trust thing because the reality is that if I didn't trust you, we would not be here.
And if I didn't trust you, I would not be here too.
Okay, but I'm not the one to keep bringing up trust. You're the one that keeps bringing it up.
Because when you first got married, you didn't have a prenuptial agreement.
My perspective is different now that I'm plus 40 years old now. The reality is that if we were to split, I know that what I have and what I've been trying to build and what I plan on continuing to build and hopefully build with you, if you want to build something together,
You see the way he's diverted from the point of the conversation. The point of the conversation is, why haven't you put anything? Why haven't you put anything about our children? You see that? But he's not even answering that. He's deflected from that real quick.
I want to be able to protect all those things.
He does that every single episode, man. He finds any way to deflect from the actual conversation itself at hand. I just don't know why she still sticks around. Like, honestly, Bilal is a masterful gaslighter. Facts. The fact he has to say he's romantic says a lot that he's not. He likes the image of being romantic. Oh yes, I agree with that one. Yeah, show your love, not love all the way, because you need to sign the business prenup now. Wow, exactly. Is he always punishing her? That's how it feels, isn't it? It feels like it. Master of gaslight and deflection. Yes, 100%. A true narcissist. Come on now. So, what part did the carriage play in this bomb drop? Oh, so the carriage was the romantic gesture. You see, it was meant to be the distraction. You see, first we had was it the carousel? First, it was the carousel. They were sitting in that. That was the first distraction that didn't work. And now we've got the carriage. Yes, I've just realized both scenarios involved them sitting down. Can't we all steal his money? I dislike this guy so much. I heard the snip theory too. I mean, listen, if he's had a snip, then hey, I want to hear about this, man. I want to hear him tell us. But if it's true, then we probably won't know until if we ever know.
bottom line, I feel like we should not have a prenuptial agreement.
Okay.
I don't think it's necessary for us because I 100% trust you.
Gotcha.
She's like, I 100% trust you. He's like, I got you. Not even, I trust you too. Man didn't even think to say that I trusted too. He was just like, yeah, I got you.
If we didn't work out.
It's a madness.
You want to take everything that I have?
Oh, damn. My light just dimmed. My apologies. Hold on a minute, guys. Let me, oh, hold on a minute. I need to...
Right now, I really don't know what's going on.
Yes, here we go.
Frankly, I don't know what may happen. When the feeling of like you're not wanting to sign something that will protect me and you, it's kind of like, what's your alternative motives? If she doesn't sign it, I really can't see us getting to the finish line.
Holy, he is about to fight. Holy, he is about to fight. I am like queasy. I'm a mess.
Seconds, I choke him his neck, and then it's done. It's a very big deal, like for me, because this is the beginning. It's not the ending. Like this is the beginning.
Impressive stuff. Impressive stuff. I mean, listen, man. No hate in any kind of way. I just have one question, though. So how is this going to help pay for his child? That's what I wanted to know. How is this going to help pay for his family? Just wanted to know that question. That was impressive, man. Very good stuff. Yes. It's way easier for the person who has nothing to argue about trust and a prenup. She has nothing to lose. He has everything to lose. Oh, yeah, 100%. Oh, 100%. Yes. 100%. He's a natural. Oh, yeah. He's definitely a natural. He's definitely a natural fighter, isn't he? Ari is going to go all savage all over Benny tonight. She's turned on by that display. I'll be honest with you, I don't even know if this woman can even be turned on, to be honest with you. She's the kind of person that even during intercourse, she's going to complain. You know what I mean? Like, she's the kind of one who's like, yo, you'll get into it, you know what I mean? And then she's like, oh, that hurts. Oh, no, can you move the position, please? Actually, no, do you know what? No. Can you go a bit deeply? Actually, no, that's too deep. No. Can you do this, please? No, okay. Oh, can you just move your leg over there, please? Okay. No. Oh, actually, no. Do you know what? Can we change position, please? Actually, no. Do you know what? Can we have a break, please? I'm feeling a bit hungry, actually. Oh, wait. The baby's crying. Let me go and do something. You know what I mean? Yeah. She gives me those vibes. You know them ones. Always got something to complain about. You know, like even when she's turning, she's still gonna complain. She'll be turning 1 minute. She'll be like, "Yeah, I'm turned on. Let's get into it." And then she's like, "You know, I changed my mind. I'm not turning anymore. Actually, I've changed my mind. No. I was a second ago, but right now, nah, not really. No. I like it when you bite my lip. Oh no, that was too much. Don't do that. Don't do that. I like it when you actually breathe a bit behind my ears. You know what I mean? You lick him, you kiss him. Actually, no. That's too much saliva. Please, no. I'm good. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's one of them ones. Nah, there ain't no turning this woman on. No. She needs to stay away. No. Stop it. No. She's what I'm telling you, man. She's one of them ones. Tell me otherwise. Ari would not say please. She would just give orders. That's true. That is true. That is very, very true. I find the coolest, smart, funny people on Mads' channel. Thank you, Mads. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Trisha. Thank you so much. BDSM type. Oh, damn. Imagine if she was a BDS and if she was into BDSM, it would be different. It'd be a whole different ballgame. And thank you for the super chat, by the way, Trisha. Thank you so much. Nah, man, listen. I can imagine that whole she'd be like, oh no, you tied me up too smart, too tight. No. Can you loosen it a little bit? Do you know what? Safe word. Safe word should be my name. Actually, no. Let's change the safe word again. Actually, no. I want this safe word. Okay. Can you just spank me just here? No, but just here. Oh, no, that was hard. No. Just do it here instead. Can we use that equipment instead? No, actually, no. I want to use that equipment. Yeah, nah, listen. You ain't. It doesn't matter what type of intercourse situation we're happening here, that's happening here with Ari, right? No matter what's gonna happen, she's gonna complain about something. There's always gonna be something to complain about. You know what I mean? Never happy. I can't imagine what she's like when she goes to hairdressers. She's the kind of person when she goes to the hairdressers or goes to the nail place. She's like, yeah. So basically, I'm thinking about getting pink today. Oh, actually, no. I want purple. I want purple. I want purple. I want purple. Yeah, purple. Yes, but not the bright purple. The dark purple. No. That's too dark. Just a little bit brighter. Oh, no. Actually, no. Actually, you know what? Let me just have black instead. No, actually, no, that's just too. She's one of them ones. Nah, she's one of them ones. No. She's just no. Don't be giving this. But let's continue, man. I could be here all day with her. She's so easy just to roast. Right now, she's like, okay, can you drop me now, please? Can you drop me, please? Can you not drop me, please? Can you drop me, please? Right now, she's like, oh, I can't wait until we get home. We get home. Yeah, to be fair, that was when I was in a ring. I was feeling it, but now I'm not really feeling it anymore. Yeah, so you know what I mean.
What you did is amazing. Like the way you won the fight, honestly, I didn't even expect that, and it was so fast. But if I'm being honest with you, the only thing I could think about the whole time was that poor guy that you choked him, and I was thinking, is he okay? In that moment, I realized, like, oh, I really don't like violence.
Are you coming for my next one?
I was thinking to myself, I really hope he doesn't make me come to the next one.
Oh my God,
Maybe you kicked his ass.
How you feel, Jen?
It's good.
That was an amazing job.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see where the story is going to go for him.
Thank you for the super chat there, Trisha. Shout out to Topaz and Vicky. I mean, listen, shout out to every single person that's in the building. You know what I mean? Come on now. I'll be the fair person. Come on now. Make sure you're hitting the like, though. Make sure you're hitting the like, okay? Come on now. Let's not mess about. Left, right, left. Kind of recognize myself in your... Oh, wow. Atlas is like, kind of recognize myself in your Aria rant. Not gonna lie. Rah! Ari's in the building. I knew it. Atlas is Ari's sock account. Yes, Atlas is Ari's sock account. I knew it. I had feelings about this. Yes. So we now know that when you get down and busy with your man now, or your man, or whichever sexual person that you like, you know what I mean? You be going into it. You be like, yeah. All I know is this. Yeah. That pum that kitty be dry all the time. Kitty never ever is ever, and I mean ever lubricant. It is always dry. if your kitty is always dry, I feel sorry for you. that needs to be lubricant. It needs to be slippery slope. Anyway, let's continue.
Awesome. That was great. 33 seconds. He went in there. I saw him do maneuvers that we practiced. So that as a coach, you got to understand how amazing that is to see. And to see it end, that was a dominant performance. And then the backflip at the end. Ooh, that was icing on the cake. That made it really nice. I liked it.
Hey, man, like, this is my dream goal. Like, now, with my fiance, I guess this opportunity.
You know, it shows you, like, when you really focus on something, you do a good job.
I don't have words. Like, no, I'm happy.
So now that you...
Thank you for the super chat, Lisa. Oh, Lisa, you got a euro. Wait, that's a euro. Where are you? Wait. Are you from? Is it Netherlands? You said before. Did you say that you was in Netherlands before? I'm not too sure. But yeah, I see you got a euro there. Where are you from? Where's that from? This is euro. I'm just curious where in Europe, which country? Don't tell me your full address. Netherlands. I was right. I was like, yeah, I swear it was Netherlands. Yes. But yeah. Don't tell me your address or anything like that. Okay, listen, they're trying to give me those hints, huh? It's funny, to be fair. I was actually looking at going to Netherlands like a week ago, to be fair with you. Like, I saw some dumb cheap flights. Like, it was like, I think it was like £10 or £16 or something like that to go there and come back. I was like, damn, man, I've got Netherlands. But then we had issues with the airport in the UK. But yeah, I definitely want to go to Netherlands at one point for a couple of days. I heard it's a beautiful country, you know. What's the weather like right now in Netherlands, though, Lisa? Let me know what the weather's like. And don't worry, when I come there, I won't let you know that I'm there. I arrive and Lisa is at the airport. Madzie, I'm here. Yes, I'm here. Hello. Yes, it's me, Lisa. Is it? I'll just play.
You got that win out of the way. You got it out of your system. You can get back to what's important, and that's focusing on me and Avi. Wow. That was something.
Of course, I will focus on you and Avi, but now just, you know, if I want to be like for my next fight, like...
Even when Ari's excited, allegedly, she still sounds like she's moaning. yeah, that was exciting. She's like, yeah, that was good. But now you can focus on me and yeah. She's even still draining that way. Damn.
Focusing like more traveling, like the jiu-jitsu like stuff, just have to more learnings. My little guy, my chiquita. Huh?
Next time on 90 Day Fiancé.
Yeah, well, next time on 90 Day Fiancé, we'll be here. You know what I mean? I want to go to England for once. So let's change homes. No, we are not doing 90 Day Fiancé UK, Lisa. Don't get. I see what you're doing here. You're trying to trick me into a 90-day situation, aren't you? Nah, we're not doing 90 Day UK, okay? I can tell you this now. If I was a 90 Day UK, trust me, I would fully dramatize everything. I would be so dramatic for the sake of the camera. I would love it. If they put me on 90 Day, listen, that would be the best season ever. But I'm telling you already, spoiler alert, I would dramatize everything for entertainment basis. Yes. I would actually pretend to be a Gemini while I'm on there. I'll have 1 minute I'll be in a good mood, next minute I'm just angry. I can just go out there, you know. 1 minute I'll be like, yeah, I love you, man. I just want to be with you. And then boom, the other Gemini side comes in. Boom, I hate you. Like, you never do anything for me. I could never love you. That would be even bad. Lisa's like, no, I have a boyfriend. What are you trying to say? You're trying to make this into a seeking sister wife situation. Are you trying to say that you want to have more than one guy now? Are you like into that lifestyle now? I see what you're doing there, Lisa. I see what you're doing there. I see what's going on here, man. No, I'm just messing. I'm happy for you both. Come on now, man. It's positive vibes, man, for happy couples. I hope you better be happy anyway. You know what I'm saying? Don't lie. Be happy. Good. But yes, but nonetheless though, another live stream again, guys, and obviously everyone that came through, thank you so much for coming through as per usual. You've all been amazing as always, and I hope I've been amazing too, you know what I mean? And I'll catch you guys again next Sunday with the next live stream for 90 Day Fiancé. And apart from that though, I hope to see every single one of you in the comment section of every video that we do upload up until then. And again, if you have not seen the video that I uploaded today, today of I Love a Mama's Boy, you need to go watch that. I promise you now, you are going to be in for a freaking treat. Yeah. But hey, tomorrow is the Chantel show and Seeking Sister Wives. So I'll see you guys for that as well. But nonetheless though, look after yourselves. Have a good evening, have a good morning, have a good afternoon, depending on where you are and on your timeline. And shout out every single person that is also watching off air as well. And please make sure you leave a like, you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys